What's going on, guys? We're back with another HFD podcast. KP, you have a present big man, Chris C.
The Eagle.
And special guest, George Ragz.
Hello,
George
boys.
Ragz, how you going, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, man. Good. I've been looking forward to this podcast.
I've actually been looking forward to it too, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, we've been waiting for this podcast for a while.
I
And
haven't seen Chris grin like this, eh?
I've been grinning for a long time.
because we
it could be
caught
because of the eagle.
So it could be the Eagle, the fact that he's got no beard anymore. Or, like, we did catch up, like, what, a month ago, and we spoke about this, and we're trying to organise this, and then...
Yeah, well, look, it's not my fault I look like an eagle, guys, but, you know, I try my best. But, you know, I shaved it. I just used the wrong razor. And, you know, when you start shaving, and it's like, you know, you start shaving and then you stuff it up, and it's like you can't go back.
Yeah, but no, I haven't had that problem.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
I think I have that problem. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show, HFD podcast.
We've got a few chats in there. Team Adelaide's in the chat. He says, yes, us. George has commented, it's me, baby. GT's in the chat. He says, hello there. Team Adelaide says, it is you. And Amanda says, hey, HFD fam.
Yeah, and if
What's going on?
if you're brand new to the show, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the fancy things.
Yeah, and interact with us during the podcast.
So I'm told this is a bit of a special show tonight. Is that right?
Yeah, well, you know,
I'm just along for the ride.
well, yeah, well, I was just scrolling through TikTok like I normally do, and I saw this Greek guy from Adelaide, and I'm like, who's this guy? And like, yeah,
That's the same thing you said about Team Adelaide.
Yeah, that's right. I did. And I was just scrolling through, and I saw George on there, and he was alive, and I was just chatting to him, and he seemed like a really good bloke, and you know, then got to know him a little bit through the lives, and I said, "Oh, do you want to come on our podcast?" And he's and here he is.
I appreciate that.
And here he is, and there's a lot of questions I want to ask you.
Can't wait.
About
So before you get into asking questions and that, what's the whole purpose of this tonight? You want to explain a bit? You want to have a bit to say?
Look, I've got a lot to say about the app and what goes on, and I think a lot of people want to know, like people that know the app, people that are associated with it, people that, you know, are in. Wouldn't call it another life, but people that want to pursue that, they've got a lot of questions.
So are you a professional TikToker?
I wouldn't call myself a professional. I'd call myself a lucky malaka that just posts videos and went viral. That's it.
Yeah, well, that's still it doesn't.
That's still.
So look, man, I do it full time at the moment.
Yeah. So I'll put a word better. You're a full time TikToker.
Full time TikToker.
Full-time TikToker.
Sounds better.
Yeah.
Sounds better. Yeah.
Cool.
well, so grew up in Adelaide.
Yep.
From western suburbs.
Yeah. So born 93.
Yeah.
Dad was born in Greece. So he came here when he was 12 because his dad passed away. Met mum, who first gen Australian because her parents came here.
Yeah.
Obviously before her, but born Greek, got raised Greek. Like here in Australia, I get called a Greek.
Yeah. Well,
in Greece, I get called an Australian. So it works out.
Yeah. I know you feel.
We've got a few people, man. Tony G says hello, boy.
Hello, boy.
Krillin says Rags, what's up?
Not much.
Regan King says Georgie. Chris Krillin again says you're wild.
What?
Regan King says, let's get this bread. And our very own Johnny G says, hey, lads. And our very own Jimmy T says, hey, legends.
There you go. So we've got a few in the chat, guys.
So
ask any questions you want. We'll relay them.
Please, guys, anyone, if you're in the chat, please like the video, like, share, comment, subscribe.
So,
and, yeah, I'll leave it over to Chris a bit, eh?
So you grew up in the western suburbs. Have you always had like a desire to do like entertainment, or was it something that you grew up wanting to do?
You boys know what it's like growing up with like your WOG family, and I say that word lightly, but you know what it's like. We've all got some character in our family that makes us laugh, makes us cry.
Yeah.
We grew up with a specific type of childhood that, you know, our parents wanted us to become something, aspire to be something, and you know, we all have our different loves. Like soccer's one of them. I think all three of us, we love soccer, sport, AFL.
Yeah.
But when I got older, man, like I didn't get into the YouTube scene. I didn't get into the social media scene too much. Like TikTok was just an app that, you know, like at home I was allowed to post malakias. Like I say malakias, but like it's posting funny shit if it was about me, if it was about my dad, my family, stuff that I associated with. And then, you know, when I started posting videos, like nothing really went too viral. But there was one moment, man, where Bro, my first video that got 100,000 views. Like, I was literally at my mate's house after a uni day with a cigarro in hand, and he just asked the biggest malakia question, and I gave the smart ass response that I usually give. I didn't realize he was filming, and then that went viral. And then from there, you know, like, I'm blessed, man. Like, I've met people. Some of them are in the chat on YouTube now.
Well, there's a lot of questions coming up, man. Already. So, KD Vlog says, "What's up, Rags?" Des Barter says, "Hello, boy." KD Vlog says, "Ask George who his videographer is."
Okay, so I've been blessed, man. So I started doing this myself, posting it from my home phone, taking videos, posting it. Then after being on TikTok live, like after starting TikTok, I met Kieran Davidson, who was on Australia's Big Brother. And that was the first season that it came back after all those years of being off TV. And he met me and he was like, "Georgie, you know what?" He goes, "I think you're a funny bloke." He goes, "Can I film your content? Can we go film skits?" We did that. And then he came up with the idea. He's like, "Do we go film interviews?" And that's basically how I met him. So he edits my content. He films my content. When we're filming, he bounces ideas off of me. So it's not like a single solo thing. So
Oh yeah, I've seen some of those videos where it's like it goes in and out.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's pretty
so
cool.
the editing,
He does
the
all that.
meme, transitions.
Yeah.
One of our very own is getting paid out, man. GT says standing room, damn. He says it's packed. So there's this thing, man. We got this guy, Don't At Me. He is one of our HFD fam.
Oof.
And every time he comes in, I don't know if you're into wrestling. This is the video that gets popped up for him
Love wrestling.
because he's Dan. So he gets
Damn,
that.
yeah.
So there you go, Dan. You got that with all the viewers in
All
as
the
well.
viewers.
So GT's in there. Amanda's in there. Says there's a party happening.
Yeah.
Like, he answered the question about that. Welcome to all the chat. Amanda says, "Damn, the place is packed. Party." Damn says, "Krillin. I'll be back in an hour." He reckons. Don't end the stream before then. Johnny says, "Wild. The night is young, damn. Standing room." GT, your triple mate. That's great, Melissa Bubbles says. So, hello to everyone. Like I said, anyone that's in there, please like the video, subscribe, comment. And yeah, obviously we've started off with a few things, but yeah. It's the night. There's a lot of people there already. Hopefully more come in to hear what you got to say. And
I'm hoping so that people join the
Yeah.
chat.
So like we had a viral video, not as viral as probably that, but
it had 120,000 views.
Right,
yeah,
that's pretty good, man.
and it was like just us, like
You know what it was? It was I watched this Man United stream. Guy and he just said it on there. He goes, "Listen," he goes, apparently that praying emoji.
Yeah, the emoji.
He goes, "Apparently that's a high five." And I said it to Chris on our show. Yeah.
You know that one?
And me and Chris went like that on the show. I heard on another video. And so me and Chris went like that and we did it in a short. And it got 127,000 views, but we're getting abused.
Really? Yeah, we
But
were.
it wasn't even that. I just said I saw it.
You said you saw it. Just claim it, boy. It's a clap. It's a clap.
so
boy. Pray.
Our
So now
subscribers.
every time someone puts the pray thing now, I'm like, why are you doing a high five, man?
Yeah, our subscribers went through the roof that time.
I want to hear some killer stories, Rags, Krillin says.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry.
And he types it in when he's sitting over there.
But
You could just put the chair there and listen.
so that one video that went viral, was that your?
Yep.
Was that the video that catapulted you, or?
So I think what like catapulted me was the fact that a lot of my content was based on being Greek.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
a lot
A
of,
bit like a sushi mango sort of
Look,
thing.
you know what? Like I say, they are probably my biggest inspiration.
Yeah.
Like they're like three brothers and
Three ethnic blokes.
three ethnic blokes that just sit there posting my like
Yeah,
and
of
the
course.
stuff that I was posting was about my dad, because bro, my dad is clickbait. The
Oh,
shit
dude.
that he said, you know what it's like.
They
man.
wrote. I wrote.
Oh.
I gave them a comment once, and they commented back to me. You know how happy I was
Oh.
because they were doing this thing about watering the concrete, and I wrote, "My Theo waters the concrete every night," and then he wrote back to me. He goes, "Yeah, and every second, twice every Sunday," and I'm like, "Mate, that's how they are."
Yeah.
Literally, man. So like I posted videos, but the video that I posted, dude, wasn't really associated with being Greek. It was just like what happens if I have kids, and I'm like, God's gonna spite me. 3 daughters. One's gonna be a daddy's girl, one's gonna be a businesswoman, and the other one's gonna be a fucking puta. That's what I said.
You're just being a dick.
And being a dick, and it got
Yeah.
viral. But then from that, like that's what gave me the 500 followers back then to go live.
to
And then
start.
Oh,
started
right.
going live, and when I first started live, man, it was like 1 to 2 viewers the whole time. I was doing like 6 hours. I'd work 9 a.m. in the morning till 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Come home and film a video or two. Go live from like 7 p.m. to like 2 a.m. every night.
Far
So
out.
when I was, on TikTok, it's hard to do both. It's hard to post videos, make content, and then go live.
Oh, big time.
Because going live, bro, it pardon my language, but it fucks with your head.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know, it takes up a lot of space because you can get like in your own world. You know what I mean? It's what happens. So, you know, getting the constant viewers came from TikTok. So getting the people that I call family that watch me every time, that come into my chat, that bless them, gift me on the app, that help me go up the ranks and everything in between. Kind of for me has been more through TikTok lives because the people that like your videos and comment on your videos, most of them don't join live.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because a lot of people associate live with a whole other complex.
So it's a different world, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like for me, I'm blessed, man. Like I've had both. Haven't had a video over 1 million views yet, but I've had a video that's hit 400,000. I've had a live where I've had 200 people. I even had 2,300 people in one live once.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So yeah, man. And then like from that, you know, I posted a few other videos, one of them about dad saying the word scissors, like sizzles.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I met Kieran, and then he's the one that really pushed, man. And the stuff that we did in the interviews, it started off was just being like, bro, it was stupid. Like, it's going up to this guy that looked like Polar Express, the captain.
Yeah.
That was one of them. That went viral. But the other ones didn't really go more than 10K.
Yeah.
And then we interviewed these kids. Bro, Sunday night, right? Come home Sunday morning with the boys, like, just pure, like, bender.
Yeah.
Waking up, Kieran's like, let's go film. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I can't be fucked.
Yeah.
But I went.
Yeah.
And then by the end of like the 2-3 hour thing that we did today, I wanted to go home. I was in a mood. And imagine like kids see a camera and a microphone.
Yeah.
And they like,
They
congregate.
congregate. Congregate.
And I was about to tell them to get fucked. But I stopped because these kids, like they were wogs, and I was like, nah, we can get content out. And then it started the Popo Muni thing, which is literally like my videos. If you want to say Popo Muni, man.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah.
That gave me about 50 videos, all of them hitting like more than 10K, and people like Greek. You know what the best thing is about being Greek though? All the Greeks on that video, all the Aussies would be like, "What does it mean?" And all the Greeks, "Have a nice day." No Greek ratted on me, bro.
No one.
All the Greeks stick together.
Yeah.
Fuck the Xeni.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But yeah, and then
Nicole says, howdy, George. Melissa says, that's commitment. You're saying about the lives and the videos now.
Yeah.
Another one of our loyal fans, man, Reborn, is actually from England. He's live watching from England for
how you going, mate?
Des Barter says, do tell Ragz. And then Nicole Bailey says, what's the highest spot you've finished on the ranks?
All right, so blessed with this until 2 weeks ago. I had the record for the highest ranked TikToker and the highest gifted TikToker. I finished top 5 with 3.9 million coins.
It is Australian TikTok?
South Australian.
South
So
Australian.
South Australian content creator.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, someone called Smith Daddy, who, well, we're not going to bring him up because he's a good bloke. I got no issues with him, but that's a whole other life for other people. But he finished top 3, finished the podium. So he took the record, right, for highest ranked, but I've still got the highest gifted. So I'm claiming it, man. It's my claim.
You know what cracks me up? Like, obviously, we're going to talk about it because I've seen this with YouTubers, and obviously it happens with TikTok. It cracks me up that because there's these Man United channels I watch, and they've all got beef with each other.
Oh, bro.
But they support the same thing.
Yeah.
But they got beef.
See,
it cracks me up that content creators have beef.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, this is what you need to understand, right? There's a difference between having, obviously, your soccer supporters, your team, other team, beef.
Yeah, of course.
Your channel because someone else. The beef on TikTok, man, it's dramatized by 1,000.
But why? What?
So, what's it?
Why is it? Because
It's because drama sells.
Deep
Alright.
breath. Deep breath.
Deep breath, yeah, because...
Have a sip of water.
Nah, all right. So, on TikTok, man, the best way to explain it is this. If you gift me $100, TikTok takes 70%.
Yeah.
I then get 30%.
Yeah.
But in American, I'll get $30.
Yeah.
So that's just $100. Now, in terms of coins to money, if I make 100,000 coins in a week, in my pocket on TikTok, I get $500 American.
Okay.
Finish on 3.9 million coins that week. Do the math. I'm not telling you how much it is.
Yeah.
You do the math.
Wow.
But all right, the minute you get, so there's about what, say, but probably a shitload more. 700,000 people in Australia going for the rankings.
Yeah.
We all get competitive. 100%. You want to finish
well,
above people. Some people, haven't had top 1, 2, or 3. I've never had it. But the minute you put a dollar value and you give people serious cash, 100,000 coins, $500, $1 million coins is $5,000.
Yeah.
Right? It becomes a world of dog eat dog. So you've got people that will go on the app that will try and work for it, right? In other words, like me, like I don't go out and gift people to come and gift me. Like, I don't give someone 10 grand to try and
You just
fucking
want
place a position.
genuine supporters.
Yeah, man. And I'm not gonna like, I don't beg people to gift me. Like, if people want to gift me, feel free.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, if someone does gift me an X amount and then they go broke, don't blame me, man, because I didn't tell you to do that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But all right, so let's put that into perspective. With 700,000 other people, you've got certain people on the app that want to be number one every week, that want to do this full time, that want to make this a certain way. Now, good on them, make this full time. But when you live a life as a normal human being, you got a job, you got kids, you've been raised by parents a certain way, it doesn't make you a criminal, yeah? But there are people on the app that like think that they're a criminal organization, right? I'm being serious. Like one head Don will have 5 other content creators that will have about 1,000 viewers that are running around like puppets trying to organize all this.
They think they're like a little Hollywood.
Oh, really?
It's like, bro, so
It's like a little Hollywood
Wow.
boulevard.
so I'll give you an example. Someone told me not to name drop today, but you know what? I won't name drop. There's some guy called Abu Playflop. People in the chat will know who that is. # Abu Playboy. And you know what? After I say this, I'm not going to go to Sydney. I won't be able to. But he went to prison for allegedly beating women. Right?
Okay.
He beat his ex-wife. He went to prison for however long. Came out. He's been on house arrest. He's got a group of say 7 family members, content creators, who follow him and love him. He wants to get number one every week. They organize in their little group chat.
To get him.
So 1 week I'm going to get number one. 1 week someone else will get number one. They organize a plan. People will give an X amount of dollars to get that position, right?
All right.
Then the minute someone else comes in, for example, Christos, who isn't in a little family mafia association, wannabe family mafia association, who doesn't have 400, 500 viewers alive, who doesn't go around starting drama with every Tom, Dick and Harry, wants to push up the ranks, they'll go out of their way, they'll put an X amount of money down and they'll forcibly go above you. And then with proof, he's got a group of 200 to 1,000 followers that go around mass reporting people. So they'll physically report people to get banned. So they're trying to, not only are they trying to control the ranks, they're trying to remove people off the platform.
I know the word, like, you know, we say it in Greek. I don't know what the word. Who has the audacity to do that?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. We live normal lives, bro. Like, your heart attack is fucking off.
No, but what I'm saying is, who has the?
So
I don't know what that word.
I just don't.
basically,
It's crazy
they
to
do
think.
it full time, right? They're doing it full time. Good on them for doing it full time. Like, bless. You can do this full time. I've been
Yeah,
able
but
to.
like, I want to do this full time, but I'm not going to go badmouth someone else. That
But
doesn't
that's the
podcast.
thing, though.
No,
So
of course
to
not.
make it look like they're perfect, right? Off the app, they'll start threatening other people, phone calls with other people. And this is what my biggest point is, right? I'm a normal human being, right? What I have done in my past or haven't done in my past doesn't affect me. And people want to do criminal record searches on me, you ain't going to find anything. But how do I put this? They want to they act like a mafia, but they actually have people going around threatening other content creators because it's
crazy.
threatening their position, it's threatening their livelihood. But what it is if you put an X amount of dollars, and this guy's done it for 2 years, yeah. If you put $5,000 every week for the past 2 years in front of someone,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you right now, some weeks it's been
cool.
6 million coins. What are they going to do? Because in real life, these people wouldn't do half the stuff that they talk about on the app.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then,
Yeah.
like, if you mess with someone on the app that's half crazy and got a like switch clicked, that is a criminal. You wouldn't do that with someone in real life.
No.
And you target the weak and target the people that you think will be quiet because it helps me.
Yeah.
So what you're saying
Well,
is,
before Chris goes, you got this. I've got to read the chat before it goes.
Go.
All right, so Reborn said back, he said, "G'day fellas, hey Ragz, nice to meet you, hope you're all doing well. Libby Damien, it's the most toxic platform," because we're talking about TikTok. 100% people love drama, Melissa Bubble says. Amanda says, "This is exciting." GT saying hello to Reeves and Amanda. Nicole Bailey says, "What will you do if TikTok gets banned?" We'll get back to that.
we'll get
I'll
back to that
finish.
one.
Hi, GT and Reeves. Amanda says, Nicole says, "It's Rapunzel in a van, by the way."
Hey!
Des Barter says, "Recycling gifts." Lisa Kill says, "Have I missed anything?" Libby Damien says, "LOLO, my Rapunzel." So to someone in the chat. Regan King says, "Cat's out the bag now, baby." Hi, Rapunzel. Nicole. Melissa says, "Yep, so many people have nothing to do." And then the last and final one. Bubble Play Flop got a girl band. 5 hours before reset because it was his birthday a week ago and he wanted one. There you go.
Oh, look, bro. Like, what I'm saying.
Listen, I don't know what any of this means.
So it's who
but-
you know, basically, to want to climb that ladder.
Oh, look, bro. Like,
You need to. You can't just be like a no one. You need
I'm gonna say it like this.
Yeah.
I was a no one.
Yeah.
I used to go on the app, man. I used to have fun. I'd go on the app and act like a Kinezo, like, oh my god, honey, what you do? I used to do that whole accent. I used to sit there, and every time someone used to get angry, I used to jump out and be like, nah, I don't want the heat. I don't want the drama. Like, because in real life, I wouldn't let someone talk to me like that.
Yeah.
Then, bless, 6 months after being live, man, I met 2 people on the app that were big gifters, yeah? Because you either go live on the live side of TikTok, you either go live or you're a gifter.
Yeah.
Bless, the 2 people that I met had the ability to gift me a lot.
Yeah.
They've helped so many people on this platform. One of them's in the chat, Rapunzel.
Yeah.
They've helped people get number 1, 2, 3. They've tried their hardest, and they've gifted, bro. I don't want to get into the dollar value because it's not for my place. I've got mad respect for these guys.
That's fine.
How they got their money, blah blah blah. But they've made me and got me to top 13, my first ever week in the top 20.
Yeah.
And I finished on, back then it was like 1.3 million coins. So from that, so when you finish high up in the ranks, more people were like, okay, who's this? And because back then, bro, I didn't drama with anyone.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, someone on the app came at me, like, on the app, started screaming at me, and then this was the day that I flipped. I'm like, who are you screaming at me, bro? So I started screaming back. I've got the recording on my phone. I went nuts. I was like, no, fuck you. Who are you? What are you gonna do? You're in another state. And bro, we went off the app. He called me, and luckily I was with a few family members, and one of my family members was like, I dare you to come to Adelaide to say it to his face. And the guy backed off because he saw the camera and he saw who it was, and he was like, oh yeah, no, I don't want the drama. So like, after that moment, man, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be nice to people. I'm going to continue doing me, have a bit of a joke and laugh here and there, take the piss, banter, but I'm not going to let anyone walk over me, man. Don't walk over me. Don't abuse me. Like, have banter with me, but don't be racist. And number 3, don't target me for no entire reason, for your own benefit, to end something that I'm doing because I'm a threat to you. So whenever that happens, man, I respond.
You talk about being banned, right? You were talking about that today. You've been, they call it banana.
So,
they call it banana, don't they?
Yeah, so I've got 2 accounts. One of them I permanently
Yeah.
can't go live on. The other one I go
So
live.
are these, how you said mafia, are they the ones doing this?
So
Like banning you? Like,
Alright.
can't, if they are doing that as well, can't TikTok, isn't TikTok regulates that? Like to stop that?
the best way to explain it, there's 2 ways to get banned, right?
Yeah.
There's the community guideline violations that they have in place. So for example, we've heard on the download from someone in TikTok that there's 3,000 words on the app that directly, if heard, automatically suspend your life. Like it's levels, yeah? And the guidelines are hectic.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful with what you
Yeah.
say. If you get banned like that and you go to appeal it, so you can appeal your ban, like you've been suspended, do you want to appeal?
Yeah.
That automatically will come back saying no. But the other way to get banned is if 10% of your viewers report you. So if you report me for hateful behavior and 10 people out of 100 do it, automatically banned.
Yeah.
Wow.
I copped that 3 weeks ago, twice in 1 week. When you appeal a mass report, you get your live back.
Yeah.
So that's proof that you've been mass reported. And someone called me from TikTok to say, Georgie, look, you've been mass reported. Even better, I had 5 people from that Don Flop group call me directly and say, Georgie, this is what's happened. He's told us to ban you to try and get you off the app. But 5 minutes before that happened, in his live, right, he was saying to someone, because someone sent me a screen recording, and then after I went in his live, he goes to people, bro, this guy's a no one. He's not in my head. Like, he's a nobody. We'll let him go. We'll let him be.
Yeah.
Okay, then if I'm a nobody and I'm not in your head, why are you getting people to mass report me for? Why am I having people from your family that you don't even know, my friends, call me and say, Johnny, like, Playboy's the one that did it?
Yeah.
So, like, how am I not living in your head rent free? How am I not a threat to
crazy.
you if you think that you want to get me banned? Why? Because for what reason?
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube's not like this at all.
GT says, haha, KP's working it tonight with the chat.
Yeah, he is.
George, Libby Damien says, George knows us as Lib and Damo.
Lib.
Melissa says, that's the best attitude to have, obviously about something you were alluded to before. Krillin says, Ragz is the real deal. And then Amanda says, hi, Krillin. So we'll say Lib and Damo says, the stuff I could say about the entire app as a big gifter and someone who has tied for top 1, but got top 2. There you go.
Yeah. So look, man, like this is the other thing. There are people, like I said, that gift, right? And in my opinion, man, they give big amount of money. Yeah, like it ain't small.
Do you feel bad when like someone's just gifting you for like they're just throwing money at you,
bro,
to watch you live? Like,
bro, like someone asked me, like, why do people gift, bro? I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, on my religion, I don't know why. The way I see it is, I'm blessed out of 700,000 people to have a viewership of people that want to try and help me get to a position. Bro, I can't explain it. If it's because they like me, they love me, they want to help me, they want to support, they want to see me up there. Because at the end of the day, even though I don't push for top 1 every week, like, I hope one day I can get top 1.
Yeah.
But don't we all though? That's the whole point. Like, you want to hope.
I guess so. Yeah.
You know, people gifting, man. Like I think Lib is, if I think I know who that is, she's a very big gifter, man. Like, she tried to get top 1 week, bro, and she copped
That's what I'm
hate.
saying, but got top 2.
Yeah, she got top 2, but she copped it, man. She copped hate. People were trying to mass report it. But how dare you try to go for number 1? Bro, people like that deserve to go for number 1. Give them a chance, man. If they get it, they get it. If you have a good enough viewership to get you to that position, bro, go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, you deserve it. But if you finish top 2, it is what it is. But if you finish top 2 because your team couldn't do it, different story to why you're doing this. How dare you do this? You should be gifting me this money.
Yeah.
She probably made that money, and I guarantee you, probably without knowing, but someone would have been like, okay, you made $1 million coins, I want $5,000 of that back.
That's
why?
Cool.
Yeah.
Send me a galaxy, Ragz. KB Vlog says.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
So that's someone wants to gift.
George knows me as Nicole B. Is he still mates with Tom? Nicole Bailey says.
Yes.
There you go.
Definitely.
Do you think they will ban TikTok in Australia?
Well, that's another problem.
said.
Right.
And then Krillin says Australia will follow whatever the US do with TikTok.
Have you seen the shit on TikTok, bro? So Americans, man. Like, I love America, but fuck, Americans are dumb. Bro, like,
We've said that on the podcast.
listen,
Haven't we?
straight up, yeah.
Haven't we?
Bro, the Kinezo's getting interviewed by the guy on top of the platform. The guy goes, does TikTok access Wi-Fi? How the fuck else are you going to stream it, man?
Exactly.
What shit, bro, you're going to be able to access Wi-Fi. That's the whole point. Your phone accesses Wi-Fi.
Shit.
The funny thing that I got out of it was, like, they're trying to say that, you know, China's going to be spying on you. But they're already spying you anyway, with Facebook, with all the other apps, they're spying you anyway.
There's a different way to put this, right? Number 1, TikTok will probably get banned 100%. You know why? Because the government's not making enough money from it, bro. How dare, because TikTok, bro, worth billions of dollars.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Bro, they're worth, like someone said recently, it was an article, $6 billion. Bro, the government gets a percentage from what TikTok take from you. But they want more. Because, bro, people are making mad coin, yeah? You get 70% of what you get gifted.
Yeah.
Put it into perspective, $1 million coins, $5,000 in my pocket. What was the rest that got gifted, bro?
Lisa Kill disagrees with you, man. She reckons they won't. I don't think they will about
Look,
banning
the
it.
reason...
I've heard they are, though.
I
And
reckon
about 7 people have said, who's Jimmy T? Do with that what you will.
Who's Jimmy T?
So
Yeah.
There's a potential that it will get banned. And number 1, the reason I think it's going to get banned in America is because Americans are Americans. Just fucking want control of everything.
Yeah.
Can't do it. But in
Yeah, of
Australia...
course.
The reason why I think it'll get banned in Australia is because of the shit that goes on live, bro. Like, if you guys watch the live and seen the drama and shit, like today there was brawls. Yesterday, bro, people were targeting kids. Bro, there's a screen recording on the FYP every hour of these content creators who are grown adults. Obviously, they're doing this for clout. Another word of like trying to get views. But hey, you clocked it. But like, bro, they're embarrassing themselves. But that's the reason why I think Australia will try. Like, Australia's gonna try, dude. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So the average viewership of a live is like 12 to 16 years old. Do you want kids to be viewing people that are like in their 30s, 20s? Some of them have criminal records for dumb shit. Some of them are reformed.
I mean, that side of it, I don't like.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
There's people on this app, bro, that are known as pedophiles and they're still going.
Yeah.
There's people on this app.
But is that TikTok's fault or is that the government's fault for allowing these people to not just have a platform but to walk the streets? Be in jail, man. You're a pedophile.
Bro, it's a
100%.
government's fault
That's
before
what I'm
anything
saying,
else. But
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
TikTok-
I get it. They shouldn't allow them on there. But fuck, man, they shouldn't be allowed on the streets.
yeah, but TikTok,
Period.
TikTok should have a right as their own corporation. They shouldn't have to answer for their mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a mistake, but I think they should have better things in place, bro.
Yeah.
They should have better things in place, better stipulations to get a live access profile. Number 2, they had this thing that came out recently, like it was a bullshit article, but they were saying we're not going to allow people with a criminal record to go on the app. Bro,
Yeah.
70% of the Australian fucking rankings will disappear.
See this comment here. This reminds me. This comment here, and I'm actually going to respond to this. This reminds me of what Americans say about guns. Casey says it's not the app that's toxic; it's the people on the app that are toxic.
That's true, though.
But yeah, so they say that about guns. Like in America, they go, "Guns don't kill people. Stupid people with guns kill people." But the minute you take their guns away, no stupid person's going to have a gun. That's how the government will look at it.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
take the app away,
That's what
no toxic person will be able to go on that platform.
But
do you know what I mean? Like
all right, so they try to take it away, right? But if say TikTok budge and say we'll give you more money, and
yeah,
then
they'll bail.
they'll bail straight away.
Of course they will.
100%.
I'm not saying I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just giving, like, it's like it happened here with the gun law.
Yeah.
We had a mass shooting. Whether they planned that or not,
We've had that.
no, but what I'm saying is they took guns away from
yeah.
Australia, and we don't have.
Yeah, we had Port Africa, the
But that's
biggest
what I'm
massive
saying.
in
So they got-
Australia, and they were like, no more guns.
Yeah, and then there's no mass shootings anymore.
100%.
America, there was a mass shooting yesterday.
Bro, my dad said to me,
Yeah, that's right. There was.
Going off topic, like my dad said to me back with the whole gun thing, right? When I was 3 years old, Dad used to go hunting.
Yeah.
And I walked out of my room at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and our family were going through a little bit of stuff. Dad pulled the gun out at 3 a.m. thinking I was some random and almost shot me.
There you
Bro,
go.
like, because that in his head, he was like, I'm going to kill this bloke.
That's what I mean.
So, yeah. But look, TikTok and the government will find the medium.
Yeah.
Because the minute government get what they want, it's fine.
But
I agree with this comment anyway. Like Casey responded and said they'll just find another platform. They'll make another platform.
Bro, TikTok
Another
will disappear.
platform will come out.
TikTok will disappear.
Of course.
And then within 3 months, like Clapper,
And then there'll be
another
ring ding. There'll be ring ding or
and
something.
then everyone will
Yeah.
forget-
Ring
Well,
ding.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Whatever. There'll be something.
Yeah, there will be.
Do you have
Ding dong or something. You know what I mean? There'll be something.
these people that have make a lot of money off it?
Yeah.
And yourself is included.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a contingency plan in case it doesn't come back? Or
Look,
like, because you do make income from it. Like that's your income,
So
isn't it?
it's an income at the moment, right?
Yeah.
But people are probably going to disagree with what I'm about to say. But at the end of the day, you don't know me. So if you like me as a person and you trust me, believe me. When I first started TikTok, I was working full time as an assistant manager at Sunglass Hut. Yeah, like I was working 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Can
9
you,
a.m.
can you still get us cheap sunglasses?
No, I can't. Well, maybe. Actually,
That'll be
maybe.
nice.
No,
That'll be
actually,
nice.
maybe. I've got a contact.
Can Sunglass
But-
Hut sponsor HFD Media?
No,
That'll be
no,
nice.
they
Oh.
don't. There's Asta. I lose my luck. I lose my luckiness. But no. So I did that film content, went live, worked content, did that for ages. Then I left Sunglass Hut for a whole other different reason.
Yeah.
For like a month, I was jobless. But I looked for a job. Within 2 days, I found a job. Started like a month later. It was casual, 20 hours a week. And then before Christmas, like the week before Christmas, the Thursday before, I got let go from my job because I stood up for myself. Anyways, but decided back then that, you know what, like there was an opportunity that came up with me getting on the billboard in Rundle Mall. Put my focus into that.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
with Kieran, the photo that you guys have got for the
thumbnail.
that's the photo that's the photo that was up. But
I think that's this one. I can bring it
The
up.
blue one, yeah,
I think
yeah.
I've got the
yeah,
thumbnail.
so that blue photo was part of the photo that went up on the billboard.
Yeah.
But I decided to put effort into that. And then me going TikTok full time in my head, it was like, okay, so I'm gonna go live on TikTok. So 1 week I might make $100, 1 week I might make $1,000. But what am I gonna do while I'm on live, while I'm not on live? So I do 1 week live, 1 week off.
Yeah.
With my mate Tom that someone asked about. He's my brother from another mother. I got
Yeah.
mad love from him. If he's watching, Tamaki, I love you. But I was like, okay, so that week that I'm not doing TikTok, what am I going to do? So I reached out, like you guys commented on Sushi Mango. I reached out to Sushi Mango. Because in my head, it's like, what am I going to do with my TikTok platform? Like, I want to be something. I don't know what it is exactly. Like, if it's a podcast that goes well, if it's becoming someone that interviews celebrities, if it's doing skits, like a comedy set, I don't know. But I know that there's something there.
It's a gateway.
People that meet me, that film with me, like everyone that actually has filmed with me has been like, okay, you're good. Like some people don't understand what I do, but they still laugh at my shit. So I was like, okay, let's try.
Yeah.
Recently, in that time, I've been reaching out to everyone. I reached out to Anthony DiCascio, the comedian from Sydney that came down for the Fringe. Bro, he responded to me. But in the week before that, Sushi Mango responded saying, bro, we saw your content. Keep going. Like, keep doing you and shit will come.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
they didn't need to respond.
But they did.
But
I
they
did,
did.
yeah.
So then I got the confidence, reached out to Anthony. I said, Anthony, bro, let's film some content when you come to Adelaide. Like, film with Anthony. Didn't ask him anything because I don't want to like be using him for anything. Like,
Yeah.
he said to me, bro, he's like, why don't you get into comedy, man? He goes, you're a funny cunt. I was like, I don't know. But I started thinking, I'm like, okay, so how can I further it? So now Kieran is Anthony's like editor for his TikTok page.
Yeah.
So he's become a contact, like a contact through Kieran.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, okay, how can I make something more than just TikTok? So how can I make a skit into something more? You know what I mean? Can I potentially go to a comedy festival, be part of it? Can I get, you know, with Sushi Mango, get onto a TV show or some shit?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's the aim. Like that's the end game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but it's putting the work in, bro. Before
Of
TikTok.
course.
Like,
All right. Well, there you go. You've heard that, guys, from George. So there's all these chats in there. But before I read out any more chats, there's over 40 people in the video, and there's only, I think, like 20 likes or something. Please, everyone that's here, like the video, share, comment, subscribe, and
Yeah, guys.
that'd be greatly appreciated. Just like George's, we're trying to grow as well.
so on TikTok, this is what I do. Guys, like and share the live. Yeah, like and share the live.
Yeah, you got
please.
it.
If you can like. It's not that hard. Subscribe,
right,
share
it's
it to
not
your
hard.
friends.
So
Yeah, we do a show every week, guys. So
Yeah,
everyone's
and you don't have to gift either.
Yeah, guys, you don't have to
It's a
give
free.
them.
It's a
free.
It's
love you, George. P.S. It's Mezzy.
Messi.
Says.
Yeah, I know Messi.
Casey says, as someone who finished top 4 in Australia and someone who was a big gifter, you won't see me gifting any big creator on this app or going for ranks again. There you go.
choice.
Johnny G says, is George Icarian? No, he's not.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not. People get a taste of the money and turn nasty.
Hard.
Casey says.
Hard.
Jimmy T says one lick talk. And
What?
Johnny G's does 3 high fives in a row. Or pray, or however you look at it.
Rate it.
However
3
you-
high five.
however you look at it. Johnny G is the Icarian that's Cypriot that won't admit he's Cypriot.
I'll rate it.
So,
Okay.
he's half
So
Right.
it's half
But-
Greek,
but-
half Turkish.
But he
Like,
never
relax.
admits it. He never admits it. I'll gloss over that one. real
Yeah,
quick
no. I said it and I was waiting for it.
for you. I'll gloss over it very quick. for
Yeah,
you.
cool.
And GT is just laughing.
Rate it.
There you go.
So you know, there's a lot of drama that happens in TikTok.
Yeah.
I've seen it because I sometimes go on some lives and have a look, and sometimes you're like, what is going on? Why are they fighting for?
Oh, bro. You know what?
And is it? I've always thought that, you know, people love drama, right? People love drama, and they're gonna. And when something happens, I always find that that there's so many people watching it. Like all of a sudden, there's like 2,000 people watching the one live.
100. So
When something happens, why does that happen? Why? And do they do that on purpose? Is it fake?
look, a lot of the bullshit you see on TikTok is fake, man.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of it is because at the end of the day, people that are human beings aren't going to go out to try and physically hurt someone, end it, ruin their business.
Yeah.
Of course.
Fuck it, you know, like go after their kids, but
Of
that
course.
shit happens. Now, the average viewership of a live is 12 to like 16. Yeah. So it's kids.
Yeah.
So what do kids want to watch? They want to watch someone being like, okay, guys, global warming? Or do they want to watch someone be like, bro, I swear to God, guys, like, come after me?
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
that's what it
Of
is.
course.
So so they're not watching you because they like you. They're watching you because they're laughing at you. Then you get the random few people. There's a Greek bloke from Melbourne that's on the app, bro. Women stare at him and they get pregnant.
My
Bro, I swear.
my missus,
Bro.
she loves him.
You know who I'm talking
I
about,
know,
don't you? I swear to God.
She's upset.
Bro,
Like, yeah.
So all right, so you get the random few people that get
Yeah.
viewers but then you get the
does.
content creator that on average will get 100 a like because people are sitting there with their phones ready to screen record and post a fucking video for the FYP.
Yeah.
Right? So if you want viewers, if
He's
you
lost it.
want
So
viewers, right?
Jess,
That's-
who comes in as Hess,
Yes.
which is
Yes, yeah.
which is
She in
you know,
tonight?
yeah, she's here. HFD royalty. She reckons every time I catch a live, it's always some person that's disfigured dancing or something.
Oh, bro, you're not searching hard enough, bro. You trust me. Go on TikTok, search a few names.
George is the best on TikTok. I've been watching him since day one. He keeps it real. Chris Goff says, hey, everyone ate coffee.
Coffee's in there.
Amanda is cracking up at Jess's name as Hess. That's it, Chris.
Shout
Drama.
out.
I'm guilty of it too, GT says. And
Shout out to Stefania Rose, by the way. She's a big content creator on the app, man.
there you go.
There you go, guys.
All
Shout
of
out.
our
Mad
community, all of our community that is seeing Jess's name as Hess for the first time.
Know exactly what it is.
Is cracking up laughing. So Johnny's cracking up, Amanda's cracking up, GT's cracking up. So
Yeah, it's
there
funny
you
times.
go.
Back to your point, yeah?
Who
Like,
the hell is that? Trent.
wait, Trent. Wait, which Trent?
Nicole Bailey says, "Who the hell is that?" Question mark, and then Trent question mark.
I don't know.
I know
But-
what's going on, and the Hess is just cracking up
So
laughing.
back to your point of like the whole drama, yeah.
Fucking
Like,
Hess.
bro, some people like if you get angry on the app. So like I've rarely lost it, yeah. But after I lose my shit and I get angry, I think to myself, what am I doing? Like I've just let myself go. Like I'm not gonna in real life, I'm not gonna let someone talk to me like that. But it's gonna be a very difficult, confrontation in real life that it is on an app. Why am I allowing someone to get angry at me from another state that physically you can tell when you're on the app long enough that you know it's not gonna hurt you?
Yeah.
Or not gonna try. So I get angry, bro. Like the other week, I lost.
But why do you get angry?
Because, bro, I'm Greek and it's in me, man. I can't, like, I'll build up, bro. Like, the biggest thing in me, you can come after me. You can try to use me. I'll let it go a few times. But after it builds up, bro, I snap. Bro, I help someone.
I like it.
No,
You know what?
There is
I'm laughing because, like, as Chris knows me, like, I'm the polar opposite. I'm like the most carefree.
It takes
if I was
lot.
any more carefree, I'd be dead.
Like,
true.
Bro, but when people target you, like, and they say some things, bro, they drop your address in your chat. They
That's
drop
wrong.
your mobile number, bro.
Yeah,
How they got
that's
it,
wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, like, the biggest thing for me on the app, if anyone was to target my mum, because my mum's on the app.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to target my mum, and I'd lose my shit. I say to people, if you want to come to my house, come to the front of my house. If you step on my house, it's self-defense. I've got a pole in my backyard, and I'll happily say hello to your face. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But the minute someone goes after your mum, it's like, for me, it's like, bro, like, it crosses a level, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then you look back and you're like, well, what am I doing?
The Greek god. Is it Trent?
Yeah,
Bridge?
no, it's not Trent. It's Tez. Tez, the Greek god from Melbourne.
Okay.
Like,
And then Hess says you just got to ignore the negative souls
look,
online.
you can ignore the chat, the comments, because people talk shit. I don't care about the comments. Like, people, bro, biggest thing is I don't care what people think about me. If they think I'm a fat Greek who's trying to lose weight and is an idiot I don't care, man.
But when they
Call me
attack
what you want.
your family,
But when someone face-to-face communication says something about that, but for me to build up, yeah, like it has to be built up. Like if it's coming after me personally for like weeks and weeks on end, then I lose it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just in me. Because in real life, I wouldn't let someone say that to me. I couldn't. It's not in me. Because at the end of the day, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't. It's a hard thing to explain, man. But
Yeah.
when you're on the app and you're doing it for,
Well, so you said you played soccer, right?
yeah,
So, I don't know. Anyone that's played soccer or football know that people try
bro.
to banter you on the field
Yeah,
and
yeah.
say things. Some people say some horrendous
yeah.
shit.
bro.
Did it used to get to you?
Oh, bro, I set a record for like 15 yellow cards in one season.
See, like, because I was playing against Beer Grab one year, and like this guy was telling me that he was fucking my mum, and I straight out looked at him and I said, dude, I guess she's been a slut for years, and I ran off because I just don't care because
Yeah.
I know he doesn't even know her.
Yeah, but like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just like,
yeah. Well, bro,
you've got it in you. That means
I've got it in me.
Yeah.
Like,
Got it in you,
we
yeah.
were playing,
Everyone's different. Yeah.
we were playing a team. Like, back to a soccer story, right? This is how I explain my anger. We were playing a team, Modbury. You know what Modbury like?
Yeah.
And they had the coach was someone involved with something, and it was two sons. At halftime, bro, when the whistle went, we were winning 3-0. Like, we were shit that year. Like, Modbury was like top 2. We were winning, bro, and like everyone in our team was like, "Where are we playing?" Because half of us were dead, went out the night before.
Yeah.
But before we go into the change rooms, one of the sons comes up to me, right? And I'm friends with these boys, yeah, like friends. They're like, Georgie, next tackle, I'm going to break your leg. I was like, what the fuck did I do? But I thought about it. I'm like, okay, come on. I said, next tackle, do it. Bro, I thought he was joking, but I didn't realize who I was talking to. Next 5 minutes into the second half, yeah, our captain for Berks double foot someone with both ankles, breaks both of his ankles. My cousin's watching, it's his friend. I go up to the captain, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? 5 minutes after that, because that happened, the guy, like in front of my cousin, female referee. That doesn't mean anything. The guy kicks a ball at me as hard as he's ever kicked it, right? Like, it was fucking hard. I touched it, pulled out the arsiest touch of my life. It went 5 meters in front of me. Like, even I was like, fucking not bad.
Yeah.
The guy circles around, he comes at me like that, off the ground, goes to my ankle. In that moment, I didn't think, nah, back off. I've double foot drop kicked the guy in the shin, break his leg. I start laughing because I realized what I did. My little cousin's pissing it. I look at the referee. I'm like, fuck, red card, 10-game suspension. She's getting inspected by Craig Zeta, right? I'm looking. She goes, play on. Bro, I ran to the other side of the pitch and I'm pissing myself laughing. And I'm like, why am I laughing? I just broke his leg. But I was like, fuck you. If you want to come after me, come after me. Like, that's me, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, don't say you're going to come after me unless you're actually going to come after me. Like,
Yeah.
So like on the app, a lot of these people won't do it. But then you get the 1 or 2 people that'll give you a phone call and you're like, fucking here we go. So it's
Is it different in different cities? Like obviously in Adelaide.
Yeah.
Is it different in Melbourne and obviously in Sydney it's huge.
Yeah, Sydney.
Doesn't matter where you are geographically.
Look,
for a TikToker.
A lot of Adelaide people would generally be good at content creating. So a lot of them will be posting videos like Johnny Kapira St. Bernard's Fruit and Veg. His daughters.
He's awesome.
He's a
Facebook guy.
Yeah, but his daughter's on TikTok. She's doing.
She's doing well. Okay.
There's people on the app like this guy called Parsley, 630 to 7,000 followers. Like, there's people from Adelaide that post content. But in terms of live, because the majority of people are from Sydney, the majority of dramas from Sydney, the majority of heads that are in that level of criminal, they're from Sydney. Us Adelaide creators get lost in the numbers. Only a few of us have been able to get up there. I've been lucky to be relevant for how long?
Yeah.
But in Sydney, bro, it's a different world. Like, I'm known in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Blessed from the Greek community. Like, when I'm online, a lot of people from Melbourne. My mate from Melbourne, Tom, even he says to me every now and then, he's like, people in Melbourne do know you. And then, Melbourne isn't, straight way to put it, as fucked. Like, after this podcast, some of the shit that I've said already, like, bro, I ain't going to Sydney. Fuck that. Because why? But Adelaide is different. Adelaide's a lot more relaxed because people don't care about Adelaide. Like a stupid stereotype.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is on the app. But then there's the few people, bro, and bless some people on the app that get 200-300 viewers are there for a reason. They're because, number one, they're attractive, or because they're spreading a positive message, or because people like their content. Like, it's hard to explain because there's 3 types of people on the app, way to put it, in a different perspective. Number one, informational. We'll put stuff on that's like factual, yeah? Number 2, comedy. Pure comedy. Like, we'll banter with people, drama with people for a laugh. And then number 3, sexy as fuck. Like, it's a bloke that finds a chick hot, or it's a chick that finds a bloke hot.
Yeah.
That's the 3 categories. There's no in between, man. There is no in between. Unless you've paid to get your position on the ranks, or unless you know 4 to 5 good people that are willing to, like, help you. Yeah. That's the only way you're going to get there.
Is there another way, like, to monetize on TikTok other than lives? Like,
Bro,
you can make money just through your videos?
You can make money through your videos, through, like, paid sponsorships. They've got the TikTok, like, marketplace where, like, they'll obviously, people will send you sponsorships. You have to make a video, but that you can also get gifted on your videos. Not as much as your lives. It's like 3,000 coins a max. But that's really it. Like, there's not really another way to make money. Like, they don't have like YouTube per ad or something. You know what I mean? It's not like paid per view, but they're trying to do it.
So is there content creators that are just purely live and don't actually make any videos? Or do you have to have like videos behind you?
There's 1 or 2 people that have a backup account with no videos that make it. There's people on there that go on a green screen, don't show their face, that'll do it. There's people on there, but generally everyone was posted videos. It depends on like the vary of like, okay, are they posting videos that are getting 100,000 views, or are they posting videos that are getting 50 views? Like, it's generally, with a live platform, it's a person you are, how creative you are, how you change. So you can't sit there doing the same thing for 2 weeks. You got to change it up, because it's something different. Like, play a game on live. Like, for me, man, like I say to people, if they drop me in uni, I'll go running around the block. This was when I was fat. Bro, I'd go halfway down the block and I feel like I was having a heart attack. But bro, the time I ran around the block, I was smoking a cigarro. Like, when I got fit, I smoked a cigarro while running around the block and I got through. So like, it's changing it up, man. Like, per gift, there's a certain giveaways. It's just this multiple ways.
So who are the good ones on TikTok? Amanda says.
Amanda, well,
who are the good guys?
And then
are they good guys?
Tom P says, "Hey boys,
that's my mate.
I'm here for Georgie and that Stay Hunky T-shirt." Well, now that you've mentioned that, you can get that Stay Hunky T-shirt from HFD merch. So if you're true to your word, look, there's the link right there.
HFD merch.
You came here for George, but you'll stay for KP and Chrissy.
HFDmerch.myspreadshop.com.au. You go check it out, guys. Helps us out.
And then Hess says, "How many followers do you need to do lives?"
So, for starters, Tom, my brother, love him. Good people on TikTok. There's a lot of good people on there.
I hope you subscribe to HFD Media, man. After that comment,
you better subscribe.
Sorry, Ryan. You know
the good people on the app. I mean, there's a whole list of people that I could say, but I probably miss a few people.
Yeah.
Like Stefania, to me, has been amazing. Rapunzel, amazing. The Amanda's been amazing to me.
That magpie guy seems alright.
Magpie Man's the funniest bloke you're meeting.
Yeah, he's
such
funny
a
as
fucking
man.
laugh.
Every time it does the magpie call, I'd laugh my head
My
off.
brother, Tom, my brother. A lot of people in my chat.
Yeah.
There's other content creators, man. Like there's
William Nimmo says, "Hey brother."
that's my mate from TikTok.
There's a guy in Adelaide. He's like, he looks like a surfy.
Yeah, I think
And
it's
he's-
Parsley.
Yeah, him.
Well-
Are you mates with him?
I know. I think it's Parsley. I know him.
No, it is him. 100%.
privately. Yeah, I know him a little bit on the app. But Kerry, what was the question? The last bit.
And then how many followers do you need to do lives?
So it's varied between 500 followers to 1,000 followers. I believe.
it's in
I
between,
believe
mate.
if you've posted a video, it's 500 followers. You need to have that 500 for an hour. But then when you go live, you need to do live continuously for like an hour and a half to get permanent access. But if you have no videos, it's 1,000 followers and then an hour and a half live straight. to
See,
get permanent.
I don't know what this means,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna read
Go.
it. While you guys were talking shit, just recycled 400k to you know who.
So, all right, biggest thing is, so you know I told you about the group of people that are controlling the app, trying to pick their space, their places in the ranks.
Yes.
So, the recycling in TikTok is if I make 1 million coins, right, which is $5,000, I'm going to give $2.5 grand back to someone else
Yeah,
to keep their rank, right? But they do it every single fucking week.
yeah.
So someone asked me the other day, Georgie, have you ever recycled? Bro, I was on TikTok for 6 months by myself doing it every week. My best mate, Tom, wanted to go for the ranks one week. I got top 5. He went live the next week. I dropped him 250,000 coins. Number one, because of the 6 months that I was live, he was in my live every day.
Yeah.
He'd join my box every day. He'd give me 3 to 4 unis a week because he liked me. So I went out of my way and gifted him 250,000 coins on the first day as a thank you. When's the last time we gifted each other? When all the drama happened with that flop, right? A few weeks ago when they tried to get me permanently banned and like try to mass report me. Tom, out of his way, without me even asking, dropped me a uni and said, here's to you trying to do it.
Is Flop a guy?
No, it's Abu Playboy, but I call him a flop.
No.
Name's dropped, guys!
Oh no, I was gonna say because does this guy actively call himself Flop?
Look,
It could be.
I call him a flop. He's a flop.
No, because I was like, who calls himself Flop?
Look, a lot of people in my life and a lot of people on the app that won't admit it call him a flop.
A curvy chick says, I already have a HFD top. One, they are awesome.
She does.
Mezzy amazing, LOL, and Melissa Bubbles is laughing.
Yeah, look, man, and then
It's wild.
Wild. It's interesting. The TikTok world is very interesting. I must admit.
it's hectic. It takes a lot of your
Miss
time.
K says, hi, George. Christina says,
Hello. But yeah, it's bro, it's time consuming. I went crazy for a bit there, bro.
all content creating is time consuming.
It is, bro. But like when I was working 9 till 6 p.m,
Yeah.
come home, have an hour break.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even eat, bro. I'd shower, I'd go live. In between that, I'd walk my dog as well. Like, bro, it fucking.
You should have got it a treadmill.
I've got one in the garage, but I can't
Could
get
have
to
put the
it.
dog on.
No, but my dog's cute. But like,
And then you could have put it on TikTok. You would
I
have made some
could
money.
have made money. Diesel could have got me fucking. But it's just it's time consuming in a way that you've got to be careful what you say.
Of course.
You've got to be like.
And you got to be on a
Well, the
camera
thing
like
is-
how long?
No, the thing is, we've talked about this before. I think Andrew Tate said it. When 5 people are watching you, it doesn't
don't
really
care.
matter what you say.
It's laid back, bro.
When
But
there's more people, the more that watch you,
yeah,
That's
everything's
correct.
scrutinized.
yeah, man, you get screwed.
Well, look, he's in jail now.
No, I'm just saying, like in general, like anyone.
Do you know that?
I know.
For anyone, I'm just saying for anyone.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of
the
course.
more people that watch you, the more.
For TikTok, it's hard though because when you start off a week on the ranks, so Monday it's 6:30 p.m. Adelaide time resets
Every week.
every week. So weekly
Ah,
rankings.
And does it matter what position you are, or like does it give you more
Is it like-
points,
is
or
it
what?
like-
How does it work?
points you
Do people get up like I used to get up on Sundays to watch video hits?
yeah, they
Well,
do.
no, bro. There's people like you. So for me, like half an hour before the ranks go like reset, I'll
Yeah.
go live if I haven't gone for. So I'll go week on, week off.
Yeah.
I'll go live on my backup account, Ragz.live, guys, because I'm permanently banned on my main. But you'll generate a few people that come into your live, and then if you start off a strong week, like if someone gives you like generally, bro, you get like if you start off with, on a Monday with like 100,000 coins,
Yeah.
you know you're going to be in the top 20 the
You can
first
have a
day.
good week.
And when you're in the first 20, the top 20, your account gets a little bit more traction by the algorithm.
Yeah.
Oh, is
When
that
you're
how it
coming-
works?
Yeah, when you're coming in the top 3, they automatically put you on the FYP. So
How many coins to take off your hat?
What do you mean? To take off my hat right now, how many coins? Yeah, listen, man. I don't like going without a hat.
Wait, I
It's
reckon
insecurity.
I met you without a hat.
Yeah, but that's because I had a haircut and I started I felt a little bit better. The minute my hair grows, bro, I hate it.
It's like asking KP
There's
when
a few
how many
people-
coins can you take?
Bro,
into-
I'll do it.
There's a few people in that chat.
You know me. I want to put my head down.
Well, you did it. You did it after that.
Yeah.
that
There's a few
challenge.
people in the chat there that are from my live that will tell you that I don't go live without a hat. I just struggle. If I go live with it, if I start off without a hat, I put a hat on.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like an insecurity, bro. Like I hate it. Now that I've lost weight, I feel better.
That's good, man. And is it a specific place you do it, or do you just move around
What we
everywhere?
could do is we can get you without a hat and Chris to shave. And it'll be the eagle.
The eagle has landed on the
Yeah,
hat.
The eagle and the hair boy.
And I'll put my head down. It'll be just
So,
it'll be a wild video.
so I started off, bro, with those came up $30 light rings, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's enraged.
If
Oh,
I-
the
if
came
I
up.
had
Oh, we
if
started
I
that.
had that, fuck, I've been living the dream.
That so
That's
her
Hess.
name in the chat, Hess, which is actually my partner,
Yeah.
as she's donated so much to the channel. That's donated by her.
Even these are
by the
donated.
missus. Yassel bank
That
account.
light is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I fucking know. Bro, mine was $35.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So, bro, I started off with that in my room, and
Yeah.
then
No, we started off with that too.
Oh,
we
did,
started.
but we had the little Kmart one.
Yeah, we
you
did,
came
we
up
did,
on
we
bro,
did. Yeah.
gusts. You fucking got to
Do you know how good,
screw it
do you know how
in.
good we thought we were when we put that
Oh.
Kmart?
we were so
Bro,
good.
I was like,
Get
this,
this light.
is
You
wild.
get this light on
Oh,
your face,
the
feel
best.
I'm glowing, and then TikTok allows effects where like it looks like you got a silky smooth baby's
Oh,
gola
best.
face. Pah. So started with that, and then I started 1 week, bro. Before I got top 20, I finished like top. Funny shit. First week I ever finished high in the ranks, I finished 80. Second week I finished in my favorite number and position, 69. Right.
That's Chris-
Then I
that's,
finished
Goffy's
top
favorite number.
45. 1 week, bro. This was like 1 week where I was randomly. I was like top 30s to start. On Wednesday, I got banned. But that week, I started writing everyone's name that was gifting me.
Yeah.
And if they gifted more than like 5k coins, I put their name on my wall. So the back corner of my room next to my bed, clear out everything from there, put the ring light facing me. There was like names of people that gifted with a quote. I love how I just sat there writing it, drawing pictures. And to be honest, bro, I did it pretty neat. Like I was like, fuck, surprised myself. I was pretty good at art as a kid. Then I had that on for like 6 months, dude. And then I got rid of it. But then I went to Kmart and I bought Galaxy Light for like $75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to try and reset what I did because it gave a vibe. So I did another list of names, but I didn't do individual names on a piece of paper. I just did names, a quote, stuck it up with my wall, got my Galaxy lights next to me facing behind me, and then the light. Then, you know, in between, I'll go for a cigar about 17 times in the hour. I'll walk around the house. I'll go give mum shit. I'll go give dad shit. I'll go in the kitchen and eat like a voidy because I don't care what people think. Bro, I eat, man. And like 2 a.m. in the morning when I'm bored, bro, I get hungry, I eat. I don't care.
Yeah.
So it just varies, bro. It varies. If you're in a big battle, you get hyped up because you know
Yeah.
the potential. I'm
Yeah,
sitting there, I'm like, fuck, let's go. Like, it's fun.
Steph Cock, spelled C-O-Q. Steph Cock says, flop play boy telling his users to go and mass report a random account.
Standard every week, guys, because he is not scared of anyone. but-
Yoriaki, or I think they're trying to say Yoriaki, always wears a hat. Ha ha ha, flop playboy Amanda says. Video hits and rage, because I said about video hits.
Is this gonna get back? Is this gonna
Rags.
get back to them?
Rags, remember
hope it does.
recycling is important for the weekly news.
Oh, yeah, guys. So this was the fix. So
That's
they
from
were
William
recycling
Nimmo.
1 week, bro. I went on everyone's life. So they recycled this week to get Flop's girlfriend. She's another one.
Yeah.
Flop's girlfriend, right?
Right.
The 4 horsemen of TikTok. The people in your YouTube comments will tell you what the 4 horsemen of TikTok is.
Are they like the 4 horsemen of apocalypse?
Is it?
Is
Is it like the Four Horsemen in
You
WCW?
understand Greek,
No.
yeah? You understand Greek,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, of course.
The
He knows
tes-
more Greek than I do.
The tessera
That's why I said
tessera
it, they're like the
Andres,
Four Horsemen of
the
Apocalypse.
tessera Andres,
Yeah.
Pugame se napai proti.
Yeah.
So he gifted her, the star, 1 million coins, and on the last day he gifted her 2 million coins. Himself.
Yeah.
It's like, I did it. Like, how much money do you want to, like, and then the next day, on Monday, she gifted him back 1 million coins. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? So I went around to everyone's live, bro, this one Monday. I'm not even joking with you. I went to everyone's live. Guys, remember recycling is important for the weekly needs. And that's my bio on my thing. So
William Nimmo's cracking up, man.
yeah, it's
William
it's
Mimo's
thing.
wild.
So, you know, it's so funny. It's our podcast, and I'm like so out of the loop. I don't know.
Look, man, it's
I mean,
hard.
it's hard to
explain.
it's hard to fathom because like we come from. I mean, yeah, we watch TikTok, but like when I watch a live and see people gifting all this big money, it's hard to it's hard to understand
Bro,
it.
if you don't
It's hard to
if you
understand
don't
it.
go live and you don't get gifted an X amount, you don't understand. It's hard to explain to anyone what
No, it is
TikTok
hard.
lives is.
It is.
Because when you the reason I got into lives is because bless her soul, CEO Malak Ismeni.
I've seen her before, but I
So,
don't know her, but I've seen her.
I saw her videos,
Yeah.
went straight into her live for like 2 weeks. She came into like my profile, looked at my videos, my first original videos that I don't have in my profile anymore. She helped me go live. She helped
Yeah.
me get the followers.
Yeah.
And like that's
The stepping
why
stone.
I started. And then the other reason I started was because I saw what I was gifting. I gifted back a crazy amount of money. Before I even went live, I gifted a crazy amount of money. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I saw what I was gifting, and I was like, I want to see what this is. Then I got my first 10,000 coins, and I was like, oh, $50. Okay. Then you
This
get
is wrong.
then you get 100,000 coins, and you're like, fuck, it's $500. American, by the way. Yeah.
You could have bought a Stay Hunky top.
My luck, I would have bought one right now if I could. But you know what I mean? Like, bro,
You should get one.
You go live,
Yeah.
you see what's happening. People watch you because they think you're funny. Blessed to everyone that watches me, man. And you know what? Like, after this podcast, when I go back live tomorrow, you know what shit I'm going to cop? I don't care. Because, bro, like, you go live, you see what the money value is. You've got your
We're
own
like
family.
we're like YouTubers. We're like outsiders.
Yeah, but it's...
It's YouTube. YouTube isn't even as big anymore.
Bro, TikTok is good for clips.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
generally go on YouTube.
Well, that's
and
what we
they
use
post
it for.
clips.
We use it for that.
Exactly
That's
right.
what we use it
And
for.
you're-
Ha ha ha! I love this guy spilling the tea wog style. It's like a family dinner watching this. If it was like, I'll tell you what, if it was a Cypriot family dinner, everyone would be talking at once.
Oh,
You
but-
wouldn't understand nothing. So,
But no,
so
like,
Team Adelaide says I'm back. Amanda says it's great. Ha ha ha! Bestie George is the best. Him and Tom. All we need is the coffee. We got coffee.
The Nicole Cafe.
yeah, bro, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, do I have one? Or
We
do I
offered
let-
you a coffee.
Yeah, but do I get my ADHD to go?
Yeah, but
on?
now I
So-
can't stand up.
But honestly,
Can't
the,
stand up now.
the best way to explain it is like this: you have to be a very special type of person to be able to sit in front of a camera for a week and do this, bro.
Oh, of course.
Because you have to
Oh,
entertain people.
I mean, we've tried doing lives, haven't we? Like on, on TikTok, and it's hard, man, to sit there.
It is,
We went live at the same time we were live on YouTube.
Yeah.
it's different.
Oh
like that.
no, we should do like food challenges.
Oh
That would be
yeah,
killer.
yeah.
And what happened was we used to have live on TikTok as we we're doing it,
Yeah.
and we used to get a lot of interaction doing that.
Yeah.
But I mean, we
We're
don't
trying
do.
to focus on this interaction at the same time. That's the
Well, now we've got the podcast live. We're probably one of the only ones that do it live, podcast.
yeah. Well, yeah, probably yeah.
And it's different to TikTok.
Oh, it's a very different environment to TikTok. man.
It is.
For starters, you've got.
And there's no drama. I don't think there's any
Well-
dramas. Is there any
well,
dramas?
well, we're in New York, so
Yeah, guys, you know.
Like, there's nothing like drama. And the only way you can get like gifts is like super chats, and
Super
you got to be
chats.
monetized.
you got to be monetized, and we've got the subs. We just don't have the watch hours yet, so we're
Yeah.
trying to get to the watch hours.
So, guys, if you're there, make sure you subscribe. We try every week. We try to get a
Every week.
podcast out,
Usually have at least 2 shows
Yeah.
a week. Yeah.
and we do sports. We do everything. So,
Yeah.
sorry, but it's a cheap plug there.
Honestly, guys, like I've watched their
Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Far out.
like, share, comment, subscribe. I've watched your content on TikTok, and like because when we first spoke about it,
Oh, yeah.
I want to watch before I do.
Yeah, of
But
course.
like, it was actually funny. Like some of the shit you guys say, it's just you know what, man? It's different here because it's laid back.
That's what we like. If you watch our stuff, it's very laid back, and we do a lot of sports stuff as well. But yeah,
this is, this is the first time someone hasn't asked a sports question.
we actually have. You know what we have to do, right? Because they know that we love sports so much. We have to tell the chat.
Well, listen, leave
Leave sports to
questions
the end.
because they all
Yeah.
just start asking sports questions.
And then you lose the topic.
Yeah, you lose the topic.
Yeah. So that's the problem. But
Well, look, man, I've been lucky. Like, I haven't had. You know what? The only fucked up thing that I've had off the app.
Yeah.
And I'm being serious right now, and I'm not joking with you. I had a drama with someone on the app, and she's got family here in Adelaide. I was at a Greek night. I think it was Anna Vissi.
I don't know, Vissy.
Bro,
She must be old
It
now.
was she's like 70 years old. It was that festival, Finden Festival.
GT, you being for real? He goes, I'm holding on. I know he hasn't liked it yet.
So it was at Finden Festival, the Finden Function Centre. whatever it is,
Yeah,
on Finden Road.
I'm going to remove that comment.
I had.
Let's go Chelsea.
Oh, listen, leave it, man. I'm Chelsea.
That's terrible.
So was out there having a smoke, and I had drama with this chick, and I got threatened, everything. I had people come in my life, threatening. I didn't care. Bro, car drives past, like her nationality of people. I
Yeah.
want to say it. Looks at me with like something in their hand and goes, "This is for the content creator." The name launches a firework at me, bro. I've looked and I'm like, "Fuck!" I've ran away from the firework. It blew up, and I was like I almost copped it because in my head I was like, "Yeah," but that's the only thing that I've had.
Oh, so other than that, you haven't had any
Oh,
confrontations?
look,
or...
I've had people call me on the phone,
Yeah,
and try
yeah.
to like square up to me, but then
Yeah.
when I start losing my shit and
Yeah.
people put a few things together,
Amanda,
they leave me alone.
do you want to lose your moderator status?
What has she said?
She said, "Woo, a Chelsea supporter."
Woo!
Because you know I
She's
can
Chelsea, yeah.
I can take away your moderator status
Hi, George.
if you like.
Zenobia.
Zenobia says hi, George.
She's a one from my TikTok.
There you go.
Can you see who's in the live? Like which people?
When they chat, if
When they
make it.
chat.
So
It's-
listen, if you want your name to be seen in the live, put a chat in,
Yeah.
and I'll read it out.
It's not like TikTok.
Don't
where
worry,
you
I'm
can
not
see-
like I'm not
No,
like
no, no.
I'm not like Chris and John where they don't read the chat for the whole show.
Hey, I try, man.
Just set it.
You try.
I try.
It'll get read with me here.
Yeah.
When we do the AFL podcast, like it gets a
I
bit,
write a chat, right?
bit crazy.
Because I don't go on the AFL one. I write a chat, and then Chris will read it like 20 minutes later, and he'll go, "What are you talking about?" I go, "Yeah, because you read it like 20 minutes late, bro. You don't know what I'm talking about."
We produce our own show, so like we haven't got a producer that does
Yeah.
it, so it's sometimes hard to, when you got heaps of comments coming, like it's hard. You know what it's like.
Yeah, bro. Wait, like honestly, man, I'm pretty blessed. I don't have people spamming shit in my chat. Like, I'm pretty lucky.
Yeah, but you can miss them, can't you?
you do miss like when you're battling someone, bro, and you're talking. Like it's hard to talk to someone and then look at your chat, battle, look at your chat. Like
Well, that's another thing I want to ask you about. So
Dick.
the battles,
yeah. Here we go.
like
Is this
Explain-
is this
explain.
like you like get on a horse and like
yeah, basically.
So
No, but explain like what they are, and because a lot of people don't understand. Like I'll go to people. Hey, it's a TikTok battle we're doing. What's a TikTok battle?
all right, look at it like this, yeah. Look at it as a way for people to gamble. This is gambling addiction. How is TikTok gonna try and motivate people to gift me? By me sitting there and saying bullshit and talking and saying, "Guys, please gift." It sounds like I'm begging you. True, but I'm not really.
I have heard
I
it.
always say
Yeah.
like, if you want to gift me, gift me. Can we do it? Can we do it? I'm not saying you have to gift me, bro. Gift me, cause you better not gift anyone else. So that's not me. But if you battle someone, it's a 5-minute battle. So every like that you tap 3 times gives me 3-point score. Free, doesn't cost you anything. But if you want to beat someone has to gift you an X amount of money, which gives you an X amount of coins.
Yeah.
If you beat someone after 5 minutes, you get 1 win streak. And some people, man, they sit there for like half an hour battling, running up like 5 battles. And some people don't want you to lose.
yeah.
And then when you don't like someone on the app that your people know that even though you talk, it's like, oh, fuck, I hate this bloke. I'll battle them because I know that my friends will be like, and my people will be like, how George isn't losing. Bro, like, and then, your people in your live will be like, fuck, like, you're not losing your nuggies. Like, they put their hands up, you're not losing them. And they call the win streak, they call nuggets.
Yeah, is it?
But it's like a way to, it's an addiction, bro. Like, how else are you going to motivate people to give?
Is it true that you have to, if you want to make yourself up the rankings, not just through the mafia, whatever you said before,
Yeah.
but you have to actually battle those big ones?
You like saying that word?
Nah,
don't
man, you don't
You like the
mafia.
mafia?
Like I call it the criminal underworld of 2023 that think they're a bunch of heroes but a bunch of little bitches. You heard.
KP, it's all going on, dude, is what I mean. Sorry. And then Marios Kiriakou says, "Tell them about your hatred for a specific type of potato." And GT says, "Damn is going to have a lineup when he comes back." And then Amanda says, "Poor Damn."
So you don't have to battle big people.
Oh, no. So, like, you have to build number 1 or number 2.
No, man, you can battle like the whole week you can go live. But if you just say like you get 10,000 coins in the one day, whatever your score is with the coins, so your score is the coins that you've been gifted.
Yeah.
So if you get 10,000 coins, you could be on number 99. But if someone gets more than you, 99's the least amount you need to get up in the ranks.
Yeah.
I've just seen, like, that Castro guy. He's a little young kid. He's gone really big.
Wasn't he the president of Cuba?
Look, a lot of
Yeah, I think so.
a lot of the original people on the app from like a year and a half ago when I first started, a lot of them have dropped off. Like Castro,
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's dropped off as per se. He's
He's
done
a
his
fighter
YouTube
now, I think.
fighting,
He's a fighting
He's
now,
doing
isn't
his doing his TikTok
Aren't
fighting
you
event.
you're going to be a YouTube.
He
boxer,
started-
aren't you?
Oh, one day,
On the
yeah.
download, I don't know if this is
Wow.
real or not. If anyone can confirm it in the chat, but he's got his own sushi restaurant. Like he made a lot of money from the app, man, and he did something for himself. But I don't know.
Oh,
what he's
good on
doing
him.
now.
If you
yeah.
can, look, what I say, right? If you can make money doing something like that,
Yeah, man.
good on you.
Yeah, man.
And he's so young. The kid's so young.
Yeah, bro. He was 16 on the app going live, and
amazing.
You had to be 18 years old, but the kid was making money at 16.
I watch Luke Irwin sometimes as well.
Oh, he's a funny bro. I go live with Luke, man. Luke and me, he's funny, bro. I went into his live and he read my bio, like recycling is important for the weekly needs. The bloke, without even saying anything to me, hadn't spoken to him, he knew exactly what I was saying. He pissed himself laughing.
Yeah, he's a laugh. He's a
bro,
laugh.
And you know what, bro? He cops a lot of shit.
He does.
But it's because he came from that whole YouTube side of like shamming.
They're all YouTube. They're not TikTok.
So his perception of him is he was a prankster, bro. He'd go around pranking people.
Yeah, I remember him and they did the silly salmon.
Yeah, bro, that silly salmon was a fucking.
It wasn't that good.
Bro,
I used to love that.
Tom P says it's a potato cake, not a potato fritter. Melbourne
Tom, man,
it's a fritter,
not
man.
here, man. It's
Melbourne
a fritter
for the win.
Question. So, all right. So Tom is my best mate. Right, he's from Melbourne.
That the Greek? Is he Greek?
Yeah, the
Is
guy
he from Melbourne?
Yeah,
yeah.
Potato cake.
The big guy, the Adelaide.
I know. I've seen him on live before.
Yeah. He's English. It's fucked. So potato cake, potato fritter. A convenience store, fucking milk bar. What is it like?
We used to call it deli here.
Bro, he called a deli. There you go.
Deli.
Bro, he calls a roundabout a turning circle.
Yeah, but that's because that's what they call it. There's other places. We say Stobie Pole.
Stobie Pole, yeah.
Stobie Pole is.
Every city that I know in Adelaide.
No. I'm talking about. I think they call it in England.
The girl from England said. The girl from England said it's a roundabout.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're the only because it's the guy invented it here. Stobie Pole. But
that's because there's concrete.
Electricity poles. Because they invented it here. The guy invented it.
Electricity pole. It's a Stobie pole.
Yeah, but that's only here.
No. But if you actually look at a Stobie pole, it's got concrete in the middle, and it's got the metal.
Yeah.
Palmer or
That's
Palmy. Marius Kiriakou says.
Stobie invented it. There you go.
Yeah, he invented it. Yeah.
Palmy, man.
It's Palmy.
It's Palmy.
Is it Palmy?
Here it is.
It's a Palmy. Yeah.
But what do you call it?
Bro, the
the
only state in Australia to call it a fucking Palmer is Melbourne.
Yeah,
no one else calls it.
Yeah, but how do they say Melbourne?
Palmer.
No, how do they say?
They say Melbourne.
Melbourne. Yeah, they say that.
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah, they talk differently.
Melbourne.
I've got heaps of cousins over there, and every time they come here,
it's a milk bar in Melbourne.
Every time they come, all my cousins that live over there come here, they find that we talk like proper English.
They call slides slippery dips here in Adelaide, Amanda says.
Yeah, it's a
slippery dip.
It depends. When we used to go down to St Kilda, that was a slide because it was massive. We didn't used to call it a big slippery dip. Slippery dip is like the little ones.
So I don't know, but I just called them both. You know what?
Yeah, the big one's a slide.
I left from my ear. Got down the stupid thing.
That's it. It's Palmer. It's Palmer and Vic.
Palmer and Vic. Palmy here, but
lost it. Well, are there any other questions you boys want to ask? About TikTok, and then we can fire off of it because I'm already going to cop so much shit for this.
What's next for George Ragz?
D says roundabout. It's so radical
on TikTok.
Well, just like, what are you going to keep going with TikTok, or are you going to branch out podcasting, or are you going to do like what else? What else are you going to do? Like more comedy, like stand-up comedy, or
like I said,
you were saying you Sushi Mango, they do the stand-up.
So they do the skits, a lot of skit videos, but that's how you generally try to make it. I'm going to continue posting videos, interviewing people, continue posting the content, man. Try and change it up a bit, but I want to pursue what comes with what I post. Like I don't want to limit myself to one thing. Yeah. So I want to try and make something from what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not keep myself limited. So it could be a comedy like with Anthony Lacascio now, having him as a friend. Like
you and Chris should do a wrestling match live on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that. Listen, I'm ready for
WrestleMania. WWE
wrestling. I'm getting ready for WrestleMania.
So are we.
Hey, listen. I don't want to do a mud wrestling, whatever it is.
Do jelly.
Chris was a wrestler.
I was a wrestler.
You were a wrestler.
Like WWE wrestling.
I was.
He's got a friend that's in WWE now. From Adelaide.
Who?
Jonah Rock.
Fuck's Jonah? Oh, Jonah. He went to William White.
Yeah.
I went to school with that bloke.
Yeah. I wrestled him.
You wrestled with him?
You wrestled him. Chris beat him. And now
no, I never beat him.
Didn't you beat him once?
Nah.
Twice. You said you wrestled 3 times.
No. Johnny Raddick I beat.
Oh, Johnny Raddick.
Bro, I never thought in my life that Jonah would be the type of person to be a wrestler, bro. He's built.
He's a big. Which we want to get him on the podcast because I know him, but
now that
he's back with WWE, they won't let him. So we have to wait until he retires.
Yeah, in about what 10, 15 years.
Yeah, and then
after the few title runs.
That's wild.
But I got. There's a few other boys that might come in and do some interview with us as well.
Rhea Ripley's from Adelaide.
Rhea Ripley,
but I don't know what it is, bro. But like, can I call her mummy? Oh, bro.
You like her?
Mummy.
She's your type?
God. Bro, not my type. This is something about her, bro. The
Potato-
goth look that she...
Someone said potato cakes.
It's a fucking potato fritter. I can't, bro. I get
Is it flake or is it
Yanni-
butterfish?
Jazzman says, how about we start a jazz band?
Jazzman's wild.
Jasmine.
We have there's a guy that comes on our shows sometimes. His name's the Jazzman, and he goes like this.
He like comes in with jazz.
Comes in with the jazz.
Jazz hands.
I know.
So say there's a young kid coming through the ranks.
Keep comedy as your theme, but have various types of comedy, Mario says.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So Mario, you got it on point. Keep comedy.
So if there's someone that's coming through TikTok now,
Yeah.
and they want to build,
Is
what
Marius,
would you
is
say? to them?
Marius, are you Cypriot?
Yeah, I think Mario's Cypriot. He's
I know,
from
I don't
online.
have to think. I know he's
You know, because
Cypriot.
Marios is a
Another
Cypriot
last name.
Yeah.
So what would you say to upcoming TikTokers that want to go on the ranks and start doing it? Like, what's advice that you would give
Got a
someone?
Number
Kiriakou
one?
in the chat. Huh?
Number one, you
Yeah.
got to have a personality, right? Where
No, I don't think so.
you're not bland. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to sit on the camera and even with one viewer, have patience to know that it's going to take you like 3 to 6 months to build up a following.
I am. Oh, he's Cypriot, man. I told you.
Number two,
Oh, your last name is my first name, man.
his first yeah. Number two, you have to have thick skin, man. You got to be able to sit there and listen to the trolls, people talk shit about you in the comments, because I can do that. If someone says something to me, bro, I reply. Like if someone goes, "Oh, you're fat," I'm like, it hurts, but I know I am.
Yeah,
Like,
so you
fuck
gotta
off.
have
Like,
yeah.
you gotta have a laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then number three, man, you got to remember, bro, you don't own anyone. You're not a criminal. Just do you, be you. Stay in your lane, make friends, but be creative, be innovative.
Yeah.
What follows the guidelines? Do something different, bro. If you see someone doing something, make it your own thing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Fucking GT.
always, in terms of life, always change up your life.
Yeah.
Don't sit there, be bland. Like sometimes, bro, after 5 hours, I'll sit on my phone for like half an hour, bro, looking at it and just be like, fuck, what's going on? Because I can't, like, it's hard. You know how hard it is keeping it up, like 5 hours, bro,
Yeah,
trying to
of
rep.
course.
It's hard, man.
You gotta,
We did a live watch along during the
Yeah.
World Cup for this.
Oh, we did four.
We did,
four.
so we did the Australia
hours.
game and then Argentina, Saudi, right? And we were like here for like almost 7
Yeah.
hours.
you know
And
what
we were
it's like.
sitting here, man. Like
Yeah.
it was like I think it was 7 o'clock in the
Oh, it was
7 o'clock in the at night to
was
like
crazy, bro.
2 or
Yeah.
3 in the morning, just sitting
Yeah,
here
bro.
in these seats
You lose
and
your
watching
shit
it. It's like,
without realizing.
oh man.
Tony G says palmy, potato scallops, and it's a corner shop. And GT says, okay, now I feel like a potato.
Yeah, no, that would be what I'd say. Because
Yeah.
with content creating, man, like it's different. It's so different.
Do you think it's the easiest way to become a so-called celebrity these days?
We got to get you to #1, man. Tez is good, but he's mixed with the wrong TikTok.
We're gonna get Tez onto our side. We're the Greek boys.
Hold on, I want to say something about Tez, and
That's
I
what,
was not, I wasn't
that's what
going
Mario
to.
says.
I wasn't going to say anything about Tez because I got mad love for him. He's associated with that group of people, but every time I go, and you know what? Fuck it, I'm saying it. Every time I go live with him, bro, I talk shit in Greek about his friends. He doesn't tell me to shut up. He laughs at it and he comments in Greek about it. If they knew, like, he's a good bloke. And you
He
know
seems
what,
like a
man?
nice guy.
I don't judge people that are associated with that group of heads. As long as you don't fuck with me. Just don't fuck with me and I don't care.
He seems like a good bloke.
He's a good bloke, bro. He's a funny cunt. He's honestly one of like, without
Yeah.
realizing, bro, like he's God's gift to women.
Gotta listen to what Mario says.
Yeah,
man.
he-
gotta,
he's-
you gotta
yeah,
listen to what Mario
Terry.
says, man, because he's Cypriot.
You got a wife or a missus?
Yes.
Okay, don't let your wife or missus watch him. She'll fall in love like that. She'll get pregnant. Trust me.
No, how about my missus loves it.
Bro, I'm
Loves
telling you.
Jess-
Even I look at him
Jess,
sometimes and I'm
apparently-
Nah,
like,
just
Apparently you're gonna love Tez, man.
Jess, honestly, like, yeah.
Nah.
Even I look at him,
KP and Jess are like, yeah, no. Jess won't trust me.
bro, I look at him and I'm like,
I'll look at him and I'll say I'm better looking.
I'm
Actually,
straight, bro.
KP would fall in love with him now.
bro,
I would legit look at him. I'm telling you right now, and I'll think I'm better looking than him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
should we try it out?
I'll say it straight away.
Should I try it out?
I'll say it straight away. That's just
Hold
how I am.
Hold on.
Oh, that's just me.
Hold on.
That's how I am.
Anyway,
Okay,
yeah,
right.
this guy, yeah, he's a great guy. He's
He's honestly, bro, he means well. He's got a good heart.
Mario, skip it out, man. We gotta listen to what he says.
Marius is wild.
You know, he's-
Mario, you got to
he's
join. You got to join the
He's
HFD.
one
crew.
of me. Alright,
Is he your cousin? Is he from Adelaide?
if he's Kiriakou, mate, he's
Is he from
definitely,
Adelaide?
definitely related.
No, like, yeah.
But why does Tez talk Arab lately? Amanda says.
Oh yeah, why?
Bro, I don't know, man. I'm not. I don't know. I know, but bro, into perspective.
Tom says, George, teach these boys our special Greek dialect. You want me to teach you Cypriot?
No,
Or
no,
you
no,
won't
no,
know
no.
anything I'm saying.
All right, yeah. That's Tez.
Yeah.
That's Tez.
Yeah, but see, I don't think that goes.
That's what I mean, though. But every single chick on the app looks at him and falls in love,
I'm
bro.
just saying, like, he gets like most of his followers
Get
are
that.
girls.
I guarantee you, honestly, not because my missus would guarantee you should say that I'm better looking than that.
Oh, you're a lucky guy.
Bro,
You're
This
honestly,
guy's meant to be good looking. That's
Bro,
not when you told me that footballer,
he-
Bailey Smith, is good looking. He's the dumbest looking bloke I've ever seen.
Bailey Smith.
Haley Smith, bro. That's
I'm like, if I said to John, I
It's
said,
just
if he
that
didn't
look.
play football and you put me next to him and asked 100 women, there's no way anyone
Alright,
says he's better looking.
question. When you guys were single, yeah, did you find it easier? Like, what race of women fell for you more? Like a Greek or an Aussie? Bro, Aussie chicks look at me and they're like, "You're a fucking wild guy." I can't. Like, I even physically like try my hardest to be attracted to other women, but I
Have you
always
got a
end
partner?
up- No, I'm single. But I always end up talking to someone that's a wog because I look at it and it's like, that's what I want.
So do you,
But I don't want it. But
I
that's
don't
what I
think
want.
it-
you just gotta like what I used to.
Well, Jess,
well,
Hess
right.
is half Australian, half German. So
Yeah, there you go.
that's my partner.
There you go.
Mine's Polish.
Polish.
Mm.
Fucking, that's so left field. Fuck, I thought you
It is a
told
bit
me
left field.
Typical like fucking Cypriot things and like.
Well, her stepfather.
See,
was
look,
Greek.
Melissa says, sorry, Tez is not that great.
Yeah, but like fucking 80,
Yeah, I know, but-
90% of the app, bro.
Tony G says, oh no, Jess is cracking up laughing because, well, that's how I am.
Yeah, fair enough.
I got blocked by recycler Johnny the other day. All I did was put recycling emoji.
Who said
John
that?
Parsons.
John Parsons.
Yeah,
wild.
bro. You know how many people have changed their emojis and shit because of me? Because if I did that, I've had the whole app. Everyone started dropping recycle emojis. Everyone sees me on live now. They're like, okay, George, remember recycling is important for you. Bro,
Recycling's wild.
it's wild, man. Bro, I recycle, I get 10 cents. They recycle, they get fucking $5,000. How does that work? American too.
See, I still thought he was talking about putting cardboard in the yellow bin.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nah, but bro, honestly, like I
So
recycle.
Jess is cracking up, and so's Amanda. I think they're laughing
Bro,
at what I said.
I recycle cans. I get 10 cents. These fuckers get 10 unis. How?
So Amanda knows this bloke. You're talking about this Tez bloke.
Amanda, yeah.
Amanda,
like,
there's no way. Chris is better looking than that bloke.
of course, man. I'm an eagle.
Dude, he looks like a fucking more of an eagle. His face.
An eagle? What do you mean?
He look like-
I think he's a.
Recycling is the best.
I think he's an attractive looking guy
Yeah,
for me.
man,
For me.
Yeah, the Chris.
I mean, I'm not a. You know.
I'm straight. but-
Jazzman
right.
says recycling is the best.
Yeah, man, it's killer, bro. On TikTok, if you with a certain hour, man, you recycle fucking your cans, you get 10 unis. Fucking
Do
hell.
you guys have a favorite TikToker?
I
The only
do.
TikToker I know is George.
Guys, even if I'm the only one he knows, he knows Tez as well, eh? I'm his favorite.
Recycling is good for the environment.
So who's your favorite TikToker?
Mine. Oh.
Tez sounds Hess. Hess says. KP saying Hess
My
on her comments.
Favorite TikToker. Wait, in terms of going live or
LOLGT.
content?
I don't know. Content.
Do you know who my favorite TikToker is? I'll tell you.
There you go.
Evidence-based training.
Who's that?
Who's that?
EBT, the guy that tells you that the only way you can lose weight is by being in a calorie deficit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Dude,
here
we go.
he's the fun. Chris, whatever, he is fucking hilarious.
All right, so I don't know who that is, but
Dude, he's so funny.
I'll have to
My-
figure it out. I haven't seen it.
Evidence-based training. That's what,
Evidence-based training.
dude. Watch him.
Alright.
It's the way he does video.
is he Australian or is he?
He's Australian. I think he's from Queensland. He just shows him to me. There's one video and he goes, "Listen, guys." He goes, "You know, if you're in a calorie deficit and you're not losing weight," and then he just pops. He goes, "You're not actually in a fucking calorie deficit, fuckwit." Dude.
We've had a big
he's
argument
rude.
about this.
No, but he's hilarious, bro. He's so funny.
All right, overseas favorite content creator Nick Hibberts, an American with like orange hair that literally does. Oh my god, yeah, that's what he does. He does, bro. It's the funniest thing in the fucking world. Like I piss it. It makes me laugh.
There's this King Leon.
I like that guy who goes,
from 300.
Muñaño,
It's
Muñaño.
your baby Muñeño.
Yeah,
I
that guy.
personally love watching
Oh,
Mons
you
and
fucking
Huss.
idiot.
What's Mons and Huss?
Oh, bro, that's
Isn't that guy hot? Is he? You know,
He's in a detention center, bro.
yeah, I could see in the background when I
Bro.
watch him.
Mons, another one on the app, bro. Stay away. I don't
Mons-
have issues with him, but
He looks really old.
Jess and Amanda have both put an eagle.
Αυτός, θα πω στα ελληνικά. If anyone here understands Greek, you understand. Αυτός έπαιξε με ένα παιδί.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't like that.
No.
We don't like that.
So in Australian content creator,
Yanni,
my favorite.
Jazzman puts the recycles.
Guys, hey, my family from my TikTok, if you're in the live, here in this YouTube live, spam recycle emojis. Bro, honestly, my favorite content creator in Australia that makes me laugh.
I reckon Luke Owen for me. Luke Owen.
But I don't know, man.
You
Cause
gotta
like,
watch EBT.
nah, probably like Greek ones, man. Like Vicky, Malak is ready. Her content with her dad's fucking funny, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's her. And then going live, content creators going live, my favorite. My favorite. That's a hard one, bro. I don't know. I actually don't know. I probably got about 3-4 people that I love going live with that are
But
fucking.
we've been on live a few times. You can say HFD if you want.
Oh look, I
So HFD a
But
wine.
guys, get their
Oh, yeah,
merch.
lovely.
Like, share, subscribe.
HFD,
like,
they're
share,
wicked,
subscribe.
man.
Get their merch.
Hey, Reborn is from England and he's put the recycle emoji. Amanda's
Guys,
put it in.
Love yous.
There you
Spam
go.
it. More than that.
Spam
Spam,
It's
spam.
wild.
Is there anything else you want to hit home with?
With what though? TikTok.
Yeah.
Look, man, I don't judge people for. All right, biggest thing to the people that know me, like, I don't judge people for watching other people or gifting other people. Biggest thing is I don't own anyone. I would love one day to get top 1 in Australia, top 2 or top 3, the podium spots. So that's the aim, but I'm not going to force it. If it happens, bro, it happens. Yeah,
Happens, it happens.
like that's one thing that I want to try and do.
I don't know where John pulled that from. He goes, need to get a Euros one day with George.
Hard, keen.
You don't want to go eating with
Scutter.
Georgie.
Scutter.
Where did he pull that?
Semaphore Scutter, best Euros in Australia. At me,
Best?
fucking
Nah.
best. Nah,
No way.
nah.
Well, we
Has
haven't
to
done a
be.
review there though.
Bro,
Dude,
it's the best Greek
listen.
Euros in Australia.
You know what that means, man? I'm going to tell you right now.
Here we go.
Yeah, no, it's fact, mate.
Fact.
I don't go buy Greek food when I can have it in my fucking house.
That's different.
All right,
No,
mate?
but I'm talking like
no
a restaurant.
shop makes a better Euros
Yeah, no,
than
no, no,
the
no.
one you make.
100.
Yeah,
Your
true.
home Euros best. I'm
100%.
talking stuff that you.
Oh yeah,
buy.
I reckon. Yeah, I like Scudder.
George, you need to do a food challenge with the boys.
Oh, I'll do one coming up if you want. Fucking hell.
I don't do
Um,
no food challenges with Chris. Have you seen this guy?
I haven't seen the food challenge.
Dude, he fucking did the Big V challenge.
You know who Big V is?
So, There's this burger that has
Have you been to
6
Beefcake?
patties, 6 chicken fillets, a whole shake, and a whole bowl of fries.
Finish the whole thing.
Chris ate it.
Yeah, but I
But it's on,
struggled.
we've got it. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Wait, is that
He
a?
didn't walk for about 17 days after.
I couldn't walk.
Have
man.
you seen the Schnitthouse challenge?
We were gonna go do that, but like someone had Schnitthouse.
It's
KP
ass.
when he
Schnitthouse
was
is
crap. He's
ass.
like, I don't want to go back there.
It's terrible. You'd smash that anyway.
I'll
Dude, Chris would
smash
kill
that,
that.
man.
Dude, he ate it. Dude, he did
Easy.
10 cheeseburgers in
Yeah,
8
but they
minutes.
time you.
He did 5 Big Macs in like 8 minutes.
5 Big
No,
Macs.
5
No,
Whoppers.
5
Whoppers
Whoppers in 8
in
minutes.
8 minutes.
Fuck,
Dude,
man.
he's an animal, bro.
That's
Oh, yeah.
fucking
You don't
unreal.
understand. It's on.
I
you
can eat.
watch it on YouTube.
You can watch it on YouTube.
I mean, I'm not
He's
like
an
as
animal.
good as like the big top guys, but I can eat.
Yeah, I rate it. I'm gonna see this happen.
HFD recycling challenge.
Hard.
That's what we call when Chris recycles food.
I just inhale it.
Back to the leaving with a note on TikTok. Like, man, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to do me. I'll stay in my lane. I'll keep on going live. If people want to get me to top 1, 2, or 3, if you want to, I love you either way. Thank you. But I'm just, bro, like, you know what? I said what I had to say about it.
I'm upset, man.
I'm holding it.
Your boy Tom says, do you guys have Australia Post in Adelaide to send me my Stay Hunky tee? I'm just going to have to bring this up again.
Here we go.
There you go.
There you
You know
go.
what I mean? It's
But no, like,
Chris the Inhaler. Jazzman says.
But yeah,
Ragz loves Jenny.
Who's Jenny?
who said that?
Nimmo. William
Oh,
Nimmo.
man. Look, man, Jenny's another one. On the
I'm
up.
coming
She's-
over,
she's
KP.
huge.
Hashtag Greek feast.
Jenny's huge, but she fell off and she's coming back.
Listen, GT, I'm going to tell you one thing. The man that's in that other room is the best cook you ever meet.
Bro, isn't it crazy how like all of our parents, like everyone.
I do, but everyone that meets him will say it.
He's a good cook.
Dude,
He's
because
good.
we've been in shops since we were kids. We've had shops everywhere.
Yeah, like fish and chip shops and
Pizza bars, everything.
No
He's amazing.
Mm.
Bro, my best.
Tom Adelaide post.
Hey?
Adelaide post.
Probably
Amazing.
my mum cooks, man. Some of the stuff she cooks is fucking.
Yeah.
I was completely fat shamed by Judy Kassab on the app several times.
Oh, bro, have you
so I
heard
would
about
happily
that?
talk about the app in full detail. Lib B Damien.
Oh, have you heard about that?
No.
This chick? Bro, this chick went on live and goes, if you're fat, if you're this, if you're unhealthy, something along the lines of like, you're disgusting, you're a disgrace.
What is this? Judy Kassab.
Judy Cass, she said something along those lines. Like, if you look at her videos, if you search her name on TikTok, bro, she fat shamed
But
everyone.
why?
Why?
because she's got a mindset that she thinks that you should be healthy because you want to be healthy. Like you should be healthy because that's what you should be.
But some people medically can't. Like some people can't.
Bro,
Judy sucks, Judy says.
Why judge someone's weight without, for any reason? Whether you can't medically get healthy or like you can't, bro. I lost 10 kilos, nearly 10 kilos because ages ago for the past 3 years I couldn't do it.
She is 20, Libby Damon.
Bro, she's 20, 21. She's
20.
lost the plot. She's
No, she fat shames people.
she fat shames everyone, man.
How many followers she got?
Bro, she posted a video and she copped it. She copped it hard, but she's still on TikTok, man. And like TikTok's even trying to demonetize her too. Bro, it's levels, bro. People like she went on live and like, look, man, I'm not gonna judge someone for what their weight is, whether it's
Is she skinny?
look, in my opinion, she's skinny.
Can I go and skinny shame her?
Bro,
Probably.
end of the
Like,
day,
can't someone go in there and be like,
the one
that's
thing
disgusting?
the one thing she said that I looked at and I didn't like relate to, but I was like, everyone has their own individual feeling on what they find attractive, yeah? Like,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me
When you
personally,
finish, I'll read this.
like, I find a certain type of female attractive. I have to be attracted to someone to want to start talking to them further and trying to take it further. My version of attractive will be different to, say, yours, to Kerry's, but that doesn't change the person. It's like, bro, I don't judge people for what they look like or who they are. The only person that I'll joke with and banter with is Tom, because Tom will give me shit back. When I started working out, bro, he's like, yeah, you lose weight because you'll be eating KFC at 2
I was going to pay you out, but you're a Chelsea fan. That was enough.
But you know what I mean? Like, that's the banter. But, bro, she went levels. It's crazy.
She said she'd never be friends with an overweight
Yeah,
person.
that's what she said. She'd never be friends with
John
someone.
Parsons said.
That's what she
She
said.
wouldn't be friends with me then.
But, bro, how bad?
I'm chronically sick on 105 tablets a day on chemo, etc. That she made fun of my hair when I was eventually live with her. I wear a hair extension because of hair loss. That's fucking terrible.
Bro, it's fucked.
Mons shamed me and I've lost 30 kilos in the last year. People's words hurt. A fat shamed me.
Bro, look.
Stay humble.
I think that's the. I
The
think-
Don, what a human being I is. Fat tastes better than skinny feels, Tom said.
Bro, honestly, man, some people can't lose weight. Some people will lose weight. Some people try to.
I know it's hard for some people. It's harder than others. Yeah,
Bro, 100%.
it is.
Who cares what someone
They shouldn't be
does?
saying. That's the problem with these platforms. Like you give people,
Oh, you give
anyone,
more.
a platform to say whatever they want, and
Yeah, man.
sometimes they shouldn't be saying what they want.
You give a
know what I
moron.
mean?
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, you give a moron to say. You give a moron a platform to say something. They say it. It's like everybody
problem.
has an ass. Like everyone has an opinion because it's like an asshole. Everybody has an asshole.
Yeah.
But like the biggest thing is, bro, some people. This is what people, like the majority of society, don't realize. Some people, very few, are strong enough to listen to shit and whatever.
Yeah.
Like Kerry, someone will give him shit. Clearly, laid back, doesn't care. But there are people that are the opposite world that like a comment will ruin them.
Yeah.
Bro, a comment will make them want to do some stuff which it's fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
The
yeah.
most
that's right.
upsetting comment I've seen tonight is Chelsea is the best club ever.
that's the best comment in the whole
That's
fucking.
terrible, man.
Look, we're fucking shit, but
Amanda, kick him out.
but no, like yeah, I don't know, man. Like, bro, who cares what you look like, bro? If your heart,
Your heart's
heart
there,
is
yeah.
there,
Yeah,
you're a
that's
good
right.
person. You want to help, and you can laugh at me. Like, bro, if I fall down those set of stairs, laugh at me. Because if that was you, I'd be crying.
Mate,
Yeah.
my brothers fell down those stairs.
Have they?
It was fucking hilarious.
Well, we don't discriminate here in HFD.
No.
That's for sure. That's for
Bro,
sure.
You can't discriminate on anyone, bro. No
Nah.
matter what they do.
But as I said, that's the problem with these platforms. Anyone can just say what they want,
Yeah, man.
and there's so much misinformation as well on these
Oh.
Well,
platforms.
there's keyboard warriors, isn't there?
Keyboard warriors,
That's
people,
a thing. That's
people that sell like fucking scams, bro. It's,
Yeah, but we never get really very only
I've only been
trolled, not a
been
little bit,
abused
not
in
much.
short. Well, the other day, that person in the short, you didn't see what they said to me? He said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take opinions from guys in shorts and man bun." And I was like, "Well, so wearing shorts means you don't have a fucking opinion."
Bro, like my own family, like this is one thing. Like, all right, family, you can banter with words, don't hurt. It's your family, you can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
Bro, when I got to 107 kilos, like every time I try to work out, I'd get injured. So I did my ACL surgery a couple years ago. ACL, LCL, meniscus, had a full knee reco. Like, well, when I was 24, I had a serious back injury from 16. I almost ended up in a wheelchair, bro. Like, I almost ended up
Oh,
not
wow.
being able to play soccer again. So like from 24 to 29, like now, like every time I've tried to like get fit, because I went to 100 kilos, 107. Every time I tried to lose that weight, I struggled. And not because I couldn't do it, because number one, I do a week worth of working out. my back would give way.
Yeah, yeah.
My knee would give way.
Yeah.
My hip alignment was out like solidly bad. Like my one leg was longer than the other. It still is a little bit. But I never found something that suited me to my needs. I found something with my mate. And my mate was there pushing me the whole way. Bro, the day before we started working out, my mate goes to me, he goes, "You ain't going to work out. You're a Dimbelly." That's all it took, bro. That's all it took for me.
Word,
to look at him
yeah,
and
I know what you mean.
But he did it.
Yeah.
I needed it though. Because I'm the one that said, yeah, bro. I was walking around the house every 10 meters. I started getting short breath. I started getting chest pains. I was like,
What's the heaviest you've been?
107.9. And bro, like,
Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, bro. I got emotional, bro. I weighed under 90, weighed under 100 kilos, 98.2 for the first time in like
Felt good, eh?
probably easily at least 3 years.
Yeah.
Bro, when I got into that car and I put that video on Instagram, bro, I don't know what got over me, but I just cried.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Bro,
Well,
like,
that just means it means something to you.
bro, because it's like I've tried for so long. Bro, I look in the mirror, man. I got my neck back, bro. And that's what I said to my mum and my dad. I was like, I don't care if I lose weight. I don't care if I only lose 5 kilos. As long as I look in the mirror, I feel healthy. As long as I can walk 100 meters without having a heart attack, I'm happy.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's all I want.
Because you're young, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm in a weight loss journey as well, and
Are you old?
Huh?
Are you old?
I'm old. Well,
How old are you?
we're
38.
40.
I'm going to be 21 next week.
Fucking rate it. But you know, yeah, like
I mean, yeah, I'm 40, and like, you know, I what I do for work.
Well, if I've shaved, you're
Yeah.
21.
What
if I shave 12.
I look like an eagle when I shave, but anyway, so like,
The eagle has landed.
you know, like I work in a place where you just sit down and just do nothing, right? And you're just on computers.
Yeah, man.
So if you don't move, you put on weight.
Bro.
And if you plus if you eat as well, I was eating a lot.
Yeah.
And I've just had to stop. I got like I got kids,
Yeah.
and you want to be healthy for them, and also you want to feel good about yourself. So I probably lost about 15 kilos in the last since January. Yeah, cheers, man. And
Wasn't it?
It's,
They all got a fist pump now.
and yeah, it's a good. Like, I probably should have documented it, but I didn't.
Should have, man.
But
you know what,
I'm still going anyway.
Like, bro, the biggest thing is.
What'd
like,
you lose? 15.
Yeah.
What are you now? Oh, if you want to say, it's up to you.
Oh, I don't want to say. I'm embarrassed for it.
That's fair. That's
It's
fair
fair,
enough.
man. It's fair. Like, bro, it's. It
But
starts
I'm
off-
100 and I was like 140. Now I'm about 100.
You just said you didn't want to
Right,
say it.
that-
You just said it.
just say,
100
embarrassing.
You're a
I'm
mother.
100.
125 now.
Good, man.
That's all right. That's
No,
good.
but like, bro, it starts off number one with mindset, yeah? If you're capable within yourself,
Amanda gave you a high five.
woo,
Or pray, one of the two.
one of the two.
I don't know what.
If like, it's the mindset's the hardest thing, man. To
It
get
is.
to get yourself into that method where you force yourself to, bro, you work out, you do a session, you come home, you're feeling mental, you feel like shit. Do you know how hard it is the next day to wake up and be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna
Yeah, I
do
know.
it.
But you know what? There's a lot of people out there that when you tell them, not by their own fault. Some people just don't want you to succeed.
100, bro. Everyone's
What do you
jealous,
mean?
man.
There's a lot of there's people like they don't do it like there's
It's
people.
jealousy.
Do I not want you to
No,
succeed?
not you.
So you can be the.
Not you. I'm just
smallest
saying,
guy on
like, you know,
HFD.
when people they don't do it out of spot. There's some people that just do it subconsciously,
Yeah.
and they, you know,
It's
and then
not
if you believe in like the mati and all that,
Yeah, bro.
If you believe in that,
I know the prayer.
oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maya knows it. Anyway, so if you believe in all that kind of karma and
Yeah, man.
it can affect you, and you gotta rise above it. And yeah,
Yeah, the biggest thing for me, like the other big thing was I got a family history of like heart problems, bro.
yeah,
Like, my ER's had a full bypass. Her
Yeah.
son, my uncle, 60 years old, not even 55. Dude, the guy was the healthiest person in the family. Yeah, used to cycle every day. He had fucking 3 completely blocked arteries.
Yeah.
Had a full open heart surgery like a year. Bro, it runs in our family. My dad's got blood pressure, high blood pressure, and he's got a certain thing with his blood. When I was younger, I had to take tablets to make sure I don't get it.
yeah.
So like in a way, like I have to keep fit from now to keep myself from being healthy in the future.
Yeah.
And I smoke a pack a day. Yeah. So
Are
like,
you gonna stop that?
nah, fuck that.
You find it too hard?
It fucking calms me down so much, bro. I
Yeah.
try to go cold turkey, and I wanted to kill
But
everyone.
it calms you down because you're addicted to it.
Hard. That's why it's addiction, 100%. That's one thing. But all right.
We had a podcast on addiction.
So
No, well, smoking it. If a cigarette calms you down, it's calming you down because you want the
Yeah.
cigarette.
So
Yeah.
the reason I started
It's-
smoking, when I was 16 years old, I was playing soccer, and in a certain match at the end, I jumped up and I fucking jumped high for a header. I was versing Jordan Elsey. He came through, hip and shoulder me, landed on my back, had a stress fracture in my L5. That was my first back injury in my series of everything.
Yeah.
When I got my results, because I got my results so quick after the fucking stress fracture, the people that first read my MRI, the doctors at the fucking hospital said that I had cancer. Bro, they said for 3 weeks, they said I had cancer in my back. Like on my spine. Like it was a tumor. It was a cancerous tumor.
Oh, shit.
When I found that out, I was very depressed. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, I'm 16 years old. Like, why has this happened to me for? You go through so many different versions of emotions, bro. It was one of the hardest things I ever dealt with.
Yeah.
It fucking caused me hell.
Hell yeah.
So what did I do after a week and a half of not being able to deal with it? Bro, I picked up a cigarro from one of my dad's back and I smoked. And ever since that moment, bro, I never looked back. Now, the thing is, a week after that, a physio looked at my results. They said that I had a benign tumor. It wasn't cancerous. So my family, my dad, me, my mum are all freaking out. Oh, George has got cancer. To like, you bastards. So I need to have surgery to remove the tumor. As the day before surgery, that I was ready to go in there, like my mum was about to pay the surgeon. The surgeon looks at the results and goes, "No, you got a stress fracture in your L5."
Oh, are you kidding me?
Bro, I swear to God, I went through like fucking
All that.
a month and a half, 2 months of like, you've got cancer, you've got a tumor, you've just got a stress fracture.
What smokes do you smoke?
JPS 25 red, man.
JPS 25 red. Isn't that what you
I'm
smoke?
red.
Oh, mate, I love it.
Isn't that what you smoke?
Do you smoke?
You'd be like a Winford Blue bloke.
My dad's a Winfield
I'm
Blue.
I'm a lucky
'Cause you're
strike.
older, you're like Winnie Blue, man. You're like Marlboro Red.
This guy, he's a cigar smoker. He loves his cigars.
But wait, your Cuban cigars or your?
It depends. Yeah, Cuban.
Do you inhale anything or do you?
Sometimes cigars. Yeah.
They're a bit strong.
That's fucked.
Retrohale. It's called you're meant to bring it in and let it through your nose, but yeah, it depends.
So we've actually smoked on here before.
Have you?
We had a
Cigar, Cuban.
cigar.
Yeah.
We had a Cuban one night.
I'd light up.
Oh, that was for the 1,000 subs.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
1,000.
George.
My name on George's wall has a mati that he drew.
Yeah, Zenofia. I know, man. I know the people on my wall, bro. That's the other thing, bro. Like for real, yeah. I never thought in this world that I'd have people from TikTok follow what I do, even just a YouTube podcast.
Yeah.
Like this, bro. This never felt like a reality. So when you asked me, man, I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to do it." So
The mati, man.
I'm so glad.
The mati's
Mati.
wild.
Is there any questions? Any more questions in the chat, guys?
yeah, did the chat have it? Like honestly, like this is if the
This
chat
is the
has
time to
anything
ask some questions. Like,
about TikTok.
I hope
about
someone
life,
writes like, "How are you?" Just like something.
just a simple like,
Yeah.
hey guys.
How's your day been?
no, it's been a good podcast, man. I've
How's
really
your day
enjoyed.
been? And
Oh, bro, I don't.
what gel do you use?
Is that what someone asked?
No.
Yeah, I wrote it. That's a fucking.
Nah, it's been good, man. Like, it's good to get an insight
Yeah.
because, like, you know, if you do watch it, you don't realize how much stuff happens on there, and
Yeah.
like if you just watched it normally, you wouldn't know.
Oh look, a
You
lot
know
of
what I mean?
a lot of people on the app that are content creators so coldly, they stick together, they talk with each other. So I guarantee there's probably about 5 people in this live that I've seen on there that I know are from TikTok. Guarantee you they're going to talk to other content creators and I'm going to be frowned upon. Because number one, I told how much people earn. I spoke about the dramas and the flop. His blonde misses, the 4 horsemen. I'm going to cop it.
I'm
But-
subscribing to George on TikTok, Amanda said.
Amanda, I love you. Thank you.
Amanda's wild.
Are we talking like 6 figures? Like,
You want to know the amount?
just give us a ballpark.
Okay. For the tax department of Australia, I don't make anything. 5 figures.
Lucky.
5 figures.
Wait,
Okay.
Lucky Rob's not in the chat.
Lucky Rob in the chat.
Nah, five.
He's an accountant.
5 figures.
Yeah, lucky.
I know someone on the app that said straight up they made 487 grand in a year.
That's crazy.
American, by the way.
That's crazy.
And they all that they
And it's just lives.
yeah, but they what's it called? To tax they like
Are you going to
Declare it.
recycle that?
you're gonna recycle that. If
I will.
you recycle that, I better get 10 unis.
Wow.
They declare it to the tax department though, so their tax bill is like fucking 60 grand. It's fucking
Yeah.
Gets
I
10
know, man.
universities for that.
universities. 10
I mean,
unis,
you know, we're a bit into the crypto, and yeah, when we
Guys,
make money off crypto, we have to give it to the tax man too.
Oh, fuck.
Capital gains.
Don't have to give anything to anyone if I don't take it out.
That is true.
Bro, honestly, you boys need to help me with crypto. Fucking don't
Wait, if I don't,
We need help with.
if I don't withdraw it, I don't have to give it to anyone.
it literally just sticks there, right? I've got an account.
Yeah, no, we do like
I'll be
our
like
crypto.
that guy that used to own Newcastle, and I'll be like, listen, I'm rich, but I don't have access to
Mike
any. Of
Ashley.
I don't have access to any of my money.
Mike
Yeah? I'll be
Ashley.
like, yeah, it's all in stocks and bonds.
Well, you know, this is not financial advice, but if
It's
I was,
definitely financial advice.
if
Hard.
if I was getting a lot of money, then
My name
yeah,
was
I would
Chris
be.
C.
I'll be investing into crypto.
Look, one thing,
100%.
100%. Before I took any money out, that 5 figures that I made, I gifted back 80% of it.
That's good, man. So they reckon that when you give, you get back, and that's what rich
but
people say.
I gifted back to those that I felt deserved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
No, fair enough, but you're still giving.
Yeah, but like, bro, I could have walked out. Yeah, bro, I could have had a fucking loan for a house. I could have,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
But look, are you happy where you are now, though?
Yeah, man, I'm very happy, bro. You know what? You know why I'm happy, bro? I go live. I've got my constant people that watch me.
Yeah.
People go live with me. I have a laugh. Every now and then, bro, I might have a 3-4 week period where the family will just put me in the ranks because that's what they want to do. I don't ask for it. They just do it.
Yeah.
There's one girl that I think's in my chat. She's one of my biggest gifters. Two, actually. 2 people in this chat that are 2 of my biggest gifters. Bro, I speak to them off the app. I've built friendships with these people. One of them's from the UK. If I ever went to England, I'd see her. One of them's from Sydney.
Yeah.
She's great. But like, for me, man, it's the relationships and the friendships, bro.
Yeah.
Like I like, again, there's people in this chat from my app, from the app that are following me that came here specifically because they wanted to see it.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad that
Remember,
You know,
do
they
you
came
love
in.
short nail or long nail?
Oh, honey, you like the short nail or the long nail? What you do?
That's what William Nimmo says.
Alright,
mate.
so that stems from how I first started on TikTok.
That's wild.
You know that TikTok, the chick, the comedian, the Asian one? She's like,
Yeah.
oh, honey, you got a boyfriend?
yeah,
You
I've
got the
seen
short
it. Yeah.
nail or the long nail, honey? I got the long nail. Oh, honey, that's why you cannot have a
It doesn't so good, man.
Wow.
Honey, you see me to the 50 extra select, honey. You got a boyfriend.
Well, look, if you ever make it to the big leagues, make sure you remember HFD.
Bro,
Right?
I'll be back, don't worry.
You need to come to Brisbane.
Who said that?
Zenobia says.
Zenofia, yeah, she's from Brisbane. She's a Brisbane girl.
So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and Navy.
Guys, like, share, subscribe.
All right, man. Go
You guys want to keep talking? I'm fucking happy to stay.
Oh,
Oh, maybe another
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel, man. All right.
Guys, like, share, subscribe, and honestly, guys, please do look at their merchandise.
Are we gonna plug the 10K in 10 bets or what?
Well, do I still have that? John, are you in the chat? Where's John?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm fucking
jeez.
plugging it, man.
Has anyone
Where's
asked
John?
any questions?
No.
I'm plugging it, man. Where's John?
Oh, there we go.
I'm plugging it just so I can see his head.
All right, so guys,
What a head. It's wild.
Johnny G's 10K in 10 bets. Follow bets on our TikTok page. Basically, you get $10. You start with $10. And in 10 bets, you get 10K
Listen,
if we win. Now we tried it last week. We
listen.
failed.
I guarantee you get to bet on day one.
So we tried it last week, and there was 2 bets, and it failed miserably. We're gonna try this week again.
Reborn. There's one of our guys from England. He's got something for you, man.
Go.
He goes, George, I have a similar thing. I was in an Aussie Twitch stream for years. Became really good friends. My PlayStation died, so they did a dono drive to get me a PS5. The internet is a wonderful place.
Oh, that's nice.
And I did a donation for him. Got him a PS5 when his PlayStation. I remember him telling us. Amanda said, "Where is Zakal?" And then I kid you not, Amanda is Zakal. isn't
Where
she?
is Zakal?
Yeah. Then Zakal wrote, "Hi KP, Chris C, and the new guy George Ragz, and everyone on the last chat."
Oh, no.
Amanda, you just gave yourself away.
All right, so Zakal is the guy that comes in every
Yeah, but
single time.
Amanda wrote, "Where's Zakal?" And then he rocked up. Remember when they thought we were Zakal?
The big Z.
They thought we were the big Z. Long time watcher, first time commenter. Why isn't there hunky shirts on the net? Only nice guy ones. I just showed you the hunky. Fuck me, bro. Look, it's in our description. You can click the link.
Yeah,
It's
HFD
right there, man. And we've got a merchandise shop, HFD merch, at my spread shop.
Do I get one as a friend, as a filler?
Yeah, Zakal. I knew
Yeah.
you'd be here,
get you
Zakal.
one.
You'd never disappoint,
get you one.
Amanda says.
I
We'd have
mean,
to
this
get
one,
a-
this one's like ancient, like this is the Hunky
Is
Food
that the
Dude.
original?
All right.
Original.
That's the OG.
Do you like a logo?
If I get a top for free, I'll pay for another one.
That's.
Greek deal.
Wait, is that the OG?
That's the
This is
OG.
Stay Hunky. It's
Yeah.
wild.
I'll happily buy a shirt if I get a free one.
Would you rather have
Yeah,
the,
we'll get you one.
Would you rather have the sensation that never goes away, A, like you're going to sneeze, or B, hiccups?
Would you rather have
Probably hiccups.
Oh.
Would you rather have the sensation that you're going to sneeze or have hiccups?
Hiccup.
Like just forever, you mean? Forever?
Which one would you rather though? I
No,
would
I
ra-
hate
bro,
sneezing.
I get bad hay fever. I'd rather hiccups.
You like hiccups, but
Bro, when I get bad hay fever, man, I'm sitting there for 5 minutes like,
yeah, and your nose gets runny.
I don't know, man. I reckon maybe there's sneeze over hiccups.
Nah, bro, when you get
Things.
bad hay fever, man, and you're sitting there and you have to drop fucking antihistamine after antihistamine, bro, I'd rather hiccup every day of the week.
Oh, jeez. Any questions we can ask him?
The Life of Renee 2006
Oh,
says
fucking Birkin
fucking
bag.
Birkin bags.
There's a reason.
Tony G says OG here.
He's want to laugh about
That t-shirt is vintage.
This is vintage, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a chick that came into my live
Yeah.
with like 10 followers that had her bio as "buy me a Birkin bag." She comes into my live and I was bored. I had like 10 people in, and I'm like, "What's a Birkin bag?" She's like, "It's probably worth more than your house."
What
I
is
was
a-
like,
what's a Birkin bag?
What is
I was like, "What the fuck's a Birkin bag?" So I searched it on fucking Google. It's worth $3,000. I was like, "You're telling me that a Birkin fucking
What,
bag
a house
is
is
worth
worth
more than my
$3,000?
fucking house?" I said, "My wall with the black stains is worth more than your fucking Birkin bag." Bro, for 1 hour. For 1 hour, I talked like that. Fucking Birkin bag.
I nursed a guy that had
That's funny,
hiccups
man.
for 6 hours. He didn't like it.
Oh, bro, trust me, I'd rather hiccups than sneezes. Fuck that.
Amanda just like the guy wearing it. What? Oh, the vintage. Yeah. Oh, Reeves just low blowed you, man.
Why?
That t-shirt's vintage, and Reborn says just like the guy wearing it. You are a bit vintage.
I'm a bit vintage, yeah. Well, I'm one of the, founding fathers of HFD.
Okay?
You're like the patriarch, man, because
Patriarch.
you were born in like 1941.
So I got a question for you boys. What got you boys into a podcast?
All right, so there was this one time we were here. It was.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh wait, look, KP came into it, right? What's so funny, man?
So the one time we were here, we're always
The one time.
we're always fucking here.
No, not always. But like we didn't have this set up.
Yeah.
There was just a table. We had the green screen, and we should do, as I said, we should do like
Food
food
reviews.
and we said TikTok on. Now TikTok, we used to get a lot of people watching us, and they liked, people used to like us talking to them,
Yeah.
and we're like, why don't we do a podcast?
yeah.
And I mean, this guy, his father will tell you that this guy can,
Talk for days.
he can talk
Talk
with a
underwater with a mouthful
underwater.
of marbles.
Yeah,
Right.
he can
bit
talk
harsh.
underwater with a
Why-
mouthful of marbles.
Why are you picking on me, man?
No, I'm just saying. So like he can talk a lot, which is he's made for podcasting.
Yeah.
And
This
we
one
just thought
time
we'd
at
give
the-
it a go.
This one time at band camp, GT says.
Yeah.
This one time.
And we're still doing the food, but this is taking over, and we just enjoy doing
I
this
said
now.
to Chris, I always want to do a podcast.
Yeah.
And I said it to Chris, and I said, let's just do it. And then, like, remember how nervous everyone was the first night? And I was like, just
Oh.
relax, dude. We're just going to.
If you guys go through our
I was
content,
like, don't worry
yeah.
about it. We're just going to talk shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, it was nothing like this.
Nah,
like
we'll just
we
sit
were
on the
like,
table.
we weren't using camera like
Using
that. We were using webcam.
Yeah. Yeah.
We still want to
we had
upgrade.
we had the Kmart light.
The
The Kmart
Kmart, the
light.
$30
Dude,
Kmart
how good is
light.
the Kmart light?
Bro, that's
Yeah.
it. Everyone's start when you
Yeah.
start content creating. The Kmart ring light.
Yeah.
And the
like-
thing was, and like you brought a Kmart light. Jess like gave us a Kmart light. Like we had all these Kmart
Yeah.
lights everywhere.
And like, we're all characters. Like you ever met the other two boys, but we're there's different characters, and there's people that follow us, they like us, and
Yeah.
we enjoy talking about anything really.
Yeah, man.
We can just keep talking and talking and talking, and like there's some nights where like KP goes on like this.
What are you talking about? He goes, I've gone.
Oh my!
Wicked. He goes, I've gone through 15 pages of your merch and there's no Stay Hunky tops. Maybe it's an Adelaide internet fail, Tom says.
I'll
Nah.
check. Look, mate, I'll check it tonight, and if it's not there, I'll put it back on.
Yeah, it's there.
Maybe it's not there.
Whose food reviews? We reviewed everyone. What
So
do
if
you
you go to our other
mean?
YouTube channel,
QT knows that.
yeah,
There you go. See, like you know what, man? Like I love watching podcasts.
Yeah.
But I like watching I love people that like there's a reason behind it. Like
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the event of
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
yeah.
But then sometimes every now and then, like I'll watch just a shit talk podcast. I
Yeah,
That's
love
what we
it
do, man.
when people just talk shit. Like I want to get into it for that reason.
We're
Where
free
is-
flowing.
Where's Father Jim, Amanda says. The thing about Father Jim is he has moved to another state. Didn't he move to another state? He crossed
Well,
the border.
Basically, he lives
If you
in
like,
bloody.
there was another state in Adelaide, he's crossed the border.
Yeah.
Like, you live past Athelston, you're miles away.
Yeah, if you live
You know
past
what I mean?
Athelston,
You know,
bro,
forget about
you're
it.
in the yonks, bro. The Macca's Wi-Fi in Athelston, bro. I got 5G at this area. Then as soon as I go to Athelston, I'm like 1 bar
Dude,
3G.
I legit had to go to Athelston for work today, right? and Jess rang me, and I was saying to her, I was like, my thing doesn't even say 3G, it says H.
Yeah, bro. How
I'm
about
like, there's nothing here. I can't. And I was trying to update my email.
bro? It's the worst.
What the fuck?
It's actually the fucking worst. Bro, Adelaide is.
It's getting better.
It's
but
getting better,
Yeah,
but the
slowly, slow.
internet, it's
Terrible.
fucking shit.
Yeah, I
Australia
know.
in general's. Our internet's
Well,
terrible.
bro, I go to Melbourne with Vodafone. I can't even get full bars,
Yeah.
4G.
Our Australian internet is terrible.
Hess.
Like our internet is like, it's considered like 50th in the world. Like it's
Oh yeah.
terrible.
When you
man.
play like Call of Duty against like
That's
the
why they
Americans.
smashed it, because they got a
Yeah,
ping
bro.
of like 3.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
a ping of 3.
And they're paying like 40
Yeah.
bucks a month for like
Right.
the best internet ever. We're paying like,
We're
Yeah.
paying 170
Double.
bucks for 500G.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I'll tell you why our podcast stands out from other ones. Now I'm not being biased.
So this means, before you say that, obviously, Ragz, who's going to win in the WWE WrestleMania? So you can both answer.
I love this. Which match? Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns?
Cody's going to win.
I know Cody's going to win.
He's going to win.
Nah.
Listen, man, it's a story
Dude,
written.
they're not going to let
No.
Roman win again, bro.
Bro,
Roman will win,
no.
and then Cody will win at SummerSlam.
No.
Wait,
Do you know
telling
why?
you, man.
I've been getting all the predictions right, remember? I said that about Brock. I was right.
Listen,
I don't think Cody will win.
Cody's going to win because of one reason.
That's
Sami
winning.
Zayn almost took his spot. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, he did.
fucking Sami Mania, hard. I wanted Sami Zayn to beat Roman Reigns, and I wanted it to be a triple threat. What they should have done is made it a triple threat. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn,
Listen,
and then it would have been interesting.
the fact that he's had both belts for so
It's
long
been 3 years, right?
is a
900 days.
farce.
900 days, bro. That's
Dude,
Ah,
Dude,
look,
it's
he's
a farce.
been good though.
It
been
doesn't
good.
matter.
Yeah, but he needs
you
to
don't
lose.
have both belts for 2
Bro,
years,
you
bro.
don't bring Cody Rhodes back from AEW in the stature that he has, and then have John Cena fucking hand over the torch
I know.
without him beating him at WrestleMania.
It's shit, man.
Cody Rhodes is the one person that's believable to beat him. You know why? Because he's come from AEW. He went there. He's the creator of AEW.
He
He's
created
the
it, yeah.
one
Dude,
person.
you said he's been good, right? But they're making him out to be like he
god.
is the greatest wrestler of all
He
time.
borderline is though, man.
No fucking way. He's not
In
even
my
on the
opinion,
Mount
right? Some of
Rushmore.
his matches were unreal.
Who?
Cody Rhodes.
No, neither of them are near the Mount Rushmore.
All right, my Mount.
Not Mount
Right,
Rushmore.
No.
Give me your 4 Mount Rushmore then.
Mount Rushmore,
4.
Stone Cold.
is the best.
100.
No one goes near him.
100. Go.
Ric Flair,
I can believe it. Yeah.
Hogan.
Rhodes.
Yeah, I know, but like what he did. Yeah, I know, but what he did for the business. I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, all right, and then the fourth one, Undertaker.
What's yours?
Very similar, but you could swap one of them for HBK.
That's what I was gonna say. Stone Cold.
One of
HBK,
them.
Taker. Ric
One
Flair.
of them. Mate, but Hogan, without
I just
Hogan,
don't-
without Hogan, you wouldn't even watch wrestling.
I
Now.
just don't think HBK.
That's why you have to put him there, because without Hogan, we wouldn't even know what
Who,
WWF is.
who's your current 2023 Mount Rushmore?
Oh,
John Cena.
Like 2023 though.
No, not-
Oh, you
not
mean
John
just this
Cena.
year?
Yeah.
Oh,
This-
And
Roman
you know
Reigns.
what? And sorry, before you just keep going, he has an argument to be on Mount Rushmore. Cena.
He does.
He
bro.
does.
He does.
He does, but I don't think he's still as good as those.
No,
four
no,
that I
no.
No,
mentioned.
no, but he has an argument.
Cena
of course.
proved that he can be up there when he versus AJ
Yeah, he-
Styles.
Yeah, he's good.
He has an
Oh.
argument to be up there.
I reckon
Current
Cody Rhodes,
100.
Roman Reigns,
Yep.
those two. Oh man,
Bret the Hitman
MJF,
Hart, Goldberg.
MJF.
MJF. Yep.
MJF, and
There's one person that you should put there, just because of like he's a fucking animal. He's the. New
I like
HBK.
Moxley, but I don't know if he's top 4.
I'd say AJ Styles, bro. AJ.
I haven't seen what he's
Styles-
done. I don't know if he's done, how much of he's done this year
I
though.
know, but still.
Yeah, he's
AJ
good.
Styles-
He's good.
Bro,
Remote villages in northern Greece.
Yeah,
are
what?
better
Sami Zayn. You put Sami Zayn
bro,
up there.
this year, for me, Sami Zayn could be up there too.
Yeah, he
I honestly, I wanted him to beat Roman Reigns, man.
But
I
MJF
wanted
is
him to be.
amazing.
Oh, MJF's a freak. That
Yeah.
dude, when he did that promo on AEW,
Yeah,
and
he's-
he said that shit to Tony Khan, even though you knew it was a work.
And you know what? So, and again, arguably, and you always know that I'm not the big, because I think he's a sook.
Who?
To be on Mount Rushmore, he has an argument. Is Hitman Hart?
oh yeah, Bret the Hitman Hart.
He
Yeah,
does, but
He has an argument for it.
I think his injury that he copped derailed him.
But he has an argument for it.
the biggest thing that derailed him was when fucking WWE fucked him over.
That's right.
Yeah, but then he got injured. Like Goldberg injured him, and then
Yeah, I know.
that was
But like
it.
Stone Cold even said to him on his podcast, he's like, you can't blame people when you get injured in wrestling because it's like a soccer player. You go to play.
Yeah, man.
You got to expect you're going to
100%. Did he get anything?
And he like goes in on Goldberg like the guy pulled out a hammer on purpose and injured him. Well,
Yeah,
he didn't.
He didn't. It just happened.
It just happened. Like
He-
it's
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's WWE, man. They say don't try
That's
this at
just
home for a
wrestling.
reason,
Mm.
bro. Like they do the knees and everything. Like Brett's salty. You know why Brett's salty is because of what happened, bro.
Seth Rollins or Logan Paul. They said who's
Seth
going to win.
Rollins, man, 100%.
Look,
They won't
I
fuck
admire
him
what
They're
Logan
gonna
Paul's
make
done
Logan
though.
win, you know.
They won't.
What
let
he's
Logan
done, Logan is
They'll
a
make
natural
him
man.
beat- They'll make him beat.
All right, if Logan wins, if Logan
If he
beats,
beats Seth Rollins, it's fucking
bro,
ridiculous.
if he beats Rollins, don't you think he'd be the next in line for Cody's belt after like Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
That's stupid. He already had the chance against Reigns, man.
Well, what's Bobby Lashley doing now?
He's doing the whole feud. It was meant to do the feud with Bray Wyatt, but Bray
That's right.
Wyatt fucked off again.
It's definitely better now that Triple H
Oh.
it got creative.
Bro,
100%.
creative is so much better.
It is.
Just you can tell the roster, like
Yeah.
the fact that the wrestlers now looking like they actually like it's run properly, man. They'll remember like all the years with like Vince's last minute WrestleMania decisions.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was before when
was-
Vince,
Vince was
when
out of
Vince,
touch,
yeah,
bro.
but yeah, well, that's the thing is you got to realize what Vince did when he took over from his dad.
Oh,
Vince was.
Oh,
like
he did well.
Vince was like Triple H now.
Yeah.
Vince arguably should be on the Mount Rushmore
Vince, exactly. Vince,
because of
Oh,
what
yeah,
he
of
did for the
course.
company. Like he took over from Vince Senior, and he
Vince was in a world,
Yeah, he
succeeded in a world where he needed to be there.
Yeah.
Where he was versing
Yeah, that's
WCW.
Eric
and he
Bischoff.
had
Did-
that
did you,
spirit.
you're a bit younger, but were you into WCW?
Bro, the
'Cause you're a bit
first-
younger than us.
The first thing
Well,
I
I
ever
loved
watched
WCW.
was the Buried Alive match.
Yeah.
Rock and Sock versus
That was
Taker.
WWF.
Yeah, no, he's saying it's the
WWE.
first match. he
First
watched.
match. Taker, Big Show came.
Yeah.
Rock and Sock Connection.
Yeah.
When China came through
Yeah,
Smack.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're trying.
That was the first match. But then a couple of years later, I missed out on the whole.
the
The
Monday Night
Night
I
Wars.
watched like when
The
I
Monday
Wars.
Night Wars.
yeah.
Dude, that's when we
That was
started
the
watching
best.
it.
It was the
Me and KP were in high school back
It was the
then,
best.
and I reckon every like
It
what
was
was it?
the
Every
best.
Monday or Monday
Because
or
at the-
Tuesday,
at
we'll
the
always talk about
time-
it.
At the time, WWF had their guys,
Yeah.
but WCW had Hogan,
Sting.
who went there, Sting,
Oh,
Goldberg, Nash, and
Hall.
Hall.
Yeah, when
And
they
them-
went there, it was
Them
huge.
five,
Huge.
like Goldberg was like we said, it wasn't the best wrestler, but he had this image about him, like you knew he could go to WWE and knock everyone out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was
He
that
was
like
just a-
whole stigma.
No, because he was so he was actually so physically strong, like
And
picking up
yeah,
Big Show every
you
step,
believe
bro.
you believe the hype.
Oh,
You believe like
100%.
you kill
Yeah.
people. Like,
When he
was
first came
great.
to WWE and he versus Rock.
I killed him, but everyone knew Rock was leaving.
Yeah, but you
but
couldn't-
remember, like you see the Rock now.
Bro,
when
that was
Goldberg
Goldberg.
stood next to him back then,
Yeah,
he made the Rock look like me.
yeah, he made the Rock.
Like he was standing next to him, and people were like, "What the fuck? Who is this guy?"
Bro,
Like,
literally, Goldberg
he
back
was
then, man.
huge, bro.
I reckon like The Rock as well. Like he was good, but
Yeah.
Stone Cold made him good.
Oh, Stone
Triple H made him
No,
good.
no, no.
100%.
The Rock. The reason why, and you know what? Everyone's got their valid opinion. I say no. Don't think I'm shitting on you, but like, the
He was
Rock,
good.
bro, on a mic.
On the
I know
mic.
it's
Oh
good.
yeah. No one could
There
Him
beat
and
him.
Stone
No.
Cold were the best ever.
No one
No.
could beat him. On
I
the
don't
mic.
even think Stone Cold could touch
Now
the
the
mic.
thing
Not on
about,
the mic.
the thing you got to remember about Stone Cold, mate. He's the only person that, when they didn't want it to happen, got the crowd to boo the Rock. That's how good.
Oh yeah,
that's how big he
Austin was good.
That's how big he was. He
Yeah.
was just.
I reckon if it wasn't for Austin, I don't think Rock would have been as big as he was.
And
But
he wasn't
he's still
meant-
good.
You know, he wasn't meant to get the push he got. It was meant to be someone else was
Yeah.
meant to win the belt of
Yeah.
HBK,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
last minute decision to make.
Yeah,
Stone
but even
Cold.
even the Triple H is feud with the
Triple
Rock.
H is another argument. He could be up there too, man.
Well, they say, man, they say for every person, every good guy, there has to be a bad guy. So like for
course.
every like one good wrestler, there's always two.
Dude, look, I collect comics, right, for years, and they always say this. It's about movies as well. They say it about like James Bond and that. You look at all the best movies, a hero is only as good as his villains.
Literally.
And they always say that's why Batman is the best hero because he has the Joker.
100.
The Joker is the best villain ever.
because he has Batman.
That's it.
Like
And
Joker.
and that's why.
Batman is
And
probably
then
yeah.
you look at it, how many Stone Cold was a heel.
yeah.
Oh, he was.
So The Rock looked so fucking good.
But
because
when
he was-
Stone Cold, when they were both,
I was
remember when they were
the
both
best.
maybe facing?
Remember when he came and
That's good.
do you remember when he sprayed The Rock with the beer barrel?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
It
incredible.
was the best thing ever.
Or Kurt Angle with the milk. Kurt
Yeah.
Angle was good.
Dude,
Fuck, Kurt
Kurt
Angle.
Angle's good too.
What's your favorite promo he ever did, Rock?
The Rock.
Yeah.
I actually liked him when he was bad, eh? You know, when he was paying out Hogan, and shit like that. That
Best
was funny.
promo.
He's done some funny ones.
He's done some
The
fucking
one he
ones.
did, you know which one was funny?
What he did with
When-
Jericho was good.
Now, you know the one when Kane came in and they were going to do the triple threat?
Anyone like
And the
that?
Kane was like, the Canaanites. And The Rock was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
that was
no.
funny too, man.
Hogan, watch
Like,
this.
dude, he's like,
Yeah,
Hogan.
that was
And he's
good.
like, that was funny, man.
My
Oh,
favorite.
he's done some funny ones, The
My
Rock.
favorite promo is the one against Goldberg before he left.
Yeah, that was good.
Bro, that 2004 promo.
That was
he
good.
was like, "Wow, what's Goldberg gonna do?
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
hell?"
See, the best part about that was before it got old
Yeah.
when Goldberg come in and he didn't say a word to The Rock, and The Rock was just looking at him and he goes, "You want to know who's next, Rock? You're next." And he just speared him.
Yeah.
But it wasn't old then.
Yeah.
Now when they make him do it, it's like, dude, we know what you're gonna say. Like
Yeah.
then, when he did it to The Rock, remember the crowd just went
Went nuts. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they lost the plot.
Oh,
Yeah, I've never seen a crowd react like.
Not for them two.
No.
Rock and
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
Like the
I
crowd.
go to wrestling.
Yeah.
And Nimmo says,
It's hard to get that echelon now.
No, you can't.
Like,
Dude,
Roman Reigns has got a little bit as a heel, but still
but that's
nothing
because
compared.
of society now, man. The Rock went on the mic, they were on the mic.
Yeah, yeah.
The shit they said.
That
like,
was special,
He
man.
called Stephanie McMahon a slut on the mic.
Oh, bro, when he did that song.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine a
Yeah.
guy went on the mic in WWE now and called someone a slut?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Oh,
The company would get shut down.
bro, it would honestly.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was.
That's why it was so good back then,
It was
because they could be
different
more
times.
themselves.
Attitude
Yeah.
era.
Well,
different times.
AEW is causing them problems, man. Like that could potentially. Obviously,
Yeah, but
AEW
now they
has
lost
drama.
Cody, like going, and
but they're
all the
still
shit with
going.
your mate,
Which
all the
one?
shit with your flounder.
I mean, I'm a big CM Punk fan,
I love him, bro.
I hate
but
I love him,
he hates him.
That's
We always have debates, but
bro.
you know what he
such a
did, what he did on that.
Dude.
Did you see what he did?
It's not just him. It's don't.
No,
like
but
him.
did you see what he did like when he left AEW, like in
Oh,
that
I would-
press conference?
Yeah, when he fucking lost his shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like you just don't do that.
That
Like,
got you
look,
upset with him, eh? You
look,
I got upset. He
Look,
shouldn't have done that.
You
on-
know what I
live.
think? You know what I think it was.
Well,
He
it was
was
gonna
there-
work.
He was there as an outsider,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He succeeded, and not because the company wanted him to, because it's fucking CM Punk.
He was rude to Stone Cold that time. That's what I like.
Bro, he was.
Remember when Stone
Oh
Cold?
yeah, he
He
was.
was holding the beer.
Yeah, because he's
he-
a straight edge. He's
Yeah.
straight edge. Yeah.
And
He would have got what? He would have got like what was it? It was the brothers, Kenny Omega and whatever it is, trying to like beat
Yeah,
the shit
yeah.
out
Oh,
of him, and
yeah.
Hangman Page.
Yeah.
He was by himself, bro. Who did he have?
No one.
Fucking like he was by himself. So what's he gonna do? He doesn't take shit.
It was the comment about what's his mate, that Colt Cabana.
Oh,
So
Cole
who's
Cabana,
this,
he
man?
fucked
Yeah.
him over.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win? The Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Oh, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are gonna win, bro.
I
That's
love
gonna
how
and
the
be-
then who's
podcast
gonna
has been
win?
wrestling.
The two Mysterios. Who's gonna win?
Oh, you know what? I reckon Ray will. I reckon Ray's gonna retire soon, man. He's gonna give Dom a run and push. But this Dom thing with Ray Ripley, man, I'll watch it.
Do you reckon they'll make Dom? That's the only way he wins.
Yeah,
Huh?
The only way Dominic wins is if Ray's retiring.
close
I think-
to, close to.
I like. You know,
So he's
actually,
pushing him.
his heel character is on point.
Bro, Dom's heel character.
It's
Yeah.
great.
The only reason Dom's
grew his hair.
character is working is because Ray Ripley is there, bro. He's saying, "Call me mummy," and I look at it, bro, and I'm like, "Can just call me." baby."
China, Eddie Guerrero. That's what it reminds me of.
Literally, bro. Literally, like, dude.
Yeah, it does.
And the way Dom's got his hair, like,
No,
that
he's
back
good,
in the
man.
day.
He's good. Like, I'm not saying he's a great wrestler,
No.
but his character is on point.
GT says, "Okay, Chris. Like I said, use all over, and most other sports not being biased."
Huh?
I don't know.
Well,
GT's wild, man.
Who's your favorite
CM
female
Punk
wrestler?
for CM Punk for life. William Nimmo says.
Who's your
I think it's a
favorite?
work about the Mysterios.
I think it's definitely a work. I think this back to what you said, Kira. I think the CM Punk thing's a work with him and that whole. I
Yeah,
reckon he's
probably
gonna come
will. That's
back.
what
So you're going to come back.
I said that to Chris.
If
I
he
said
comes
it.
back, they'll be massive.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. How are they gonna beat WWE?
I know KP doesn't like him, right? But he sells, man.
Oh,
he
he
can
does.
sell, like, and that's why he's a
Alright,
draw.
when
He's the
MJF,
best- he's the best MMA fighter I've ever seen.
who
CM Punk.
he fucking got. He got
Hey, look,
dropped so
kudos to
quick.
him for fucking trying it.
Yeah, man, he tried
Did
it.
you hear what they
He was
said
no
about
good.
him?
He
On,
wasn't.
on the Joe Rogan podcast, he said about him. He watched him train, and he goes. He said this. He goes, "Listen, and no disrespect." He goes, "I don't know him." He goes, "But a guy that was a wrestler," he goes, "that came and trained for a year before he fought." He goes, "He's the most untalented person I've ever met. He
They're
goes,
real low.
he goes, you couldn't train him to throw a punch. He goes,
I'm-
for a year, he
Yeah.
goes, you could train a kid to do it. He goes, he was that bad.
I knew a guy.
That's
Probably
what he said.
mindset, eh?
They used
Yeah,
to
he goes,
tr-
he was that bad. He goes, it's unbelievable.
I
how
knew a
bad he was.
guy. I knew the guy that used to train me. He used to train in America, and they used to be in the same dojo.
Wrestling emoji. GT,
They
you're
used to be in the
wild.
same dojo with CM Punk, and he used to struggle doing rolls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you and I remember when I used to do wrestling, if you couldn't roll, you couldn't wrestle.
Well, there you go.
What do you mean by roll? Like
Like a forward roll, like
like a roll.
you're
Yeah.
supposed to do. That's
tumble
how
roll or
tumble roll.
or like the shoulder roll?
Both.
Both. I can do that. I love it, man.
Yeah, but
I
if
see
you,
what I
there's
mean.
some people that can't do it.
But see what I mean? If they're saying he can't do that, and then that guy says that about him, about
Well, he
the
can
MMA,
do it, but he
he
took
must
a while.
really be untalented. Like,
Yeah.
He's good on the mic.
You know what, man? Some of his matches were unreal, though.
Yeah, him and Cena, one of the
that
best
Cena
matches I've seen.
rivalry, that whole
Yeah.
Cena rivalry was
It was
mad.
great, wasn't
but
it?
I've said to you
Yeah.
before, you just said it then, and this is my honest opinion. More than 60-70% of it is how good you are on the mic.
Yeah,
100%.
that's where he got his. That's where he got all his
like
fame
Enzo
from.
Amore, man.
Yeah.
The guy couldn't wrestle to save
Exactly.
his life, but on the mic,
Yeah.
fucking
Like when he left WWE and he took the belt with him, that made him
Right,
massive.
Even though I knew it was a work,
Yeah, it was a work.
bro, I still like had that little thing because it was him. I'm like, nah, man.
And he was like, and that storyline, they could have done it so good, and they fucked it.
bro. They fucked it up because of the way CM Punk, bro. All right, you can't tell me that bloke didn't get fucked over in WWE. Come on, Kerry.
The best, you know who my favorite character was? Simon Dean.
Simon Dean as well.
guy with the fucking
Simon Dean and Santino Marella.
Wait,
should be
Santino
on
Marella.
He was great.
Santino Marella has to be the best
He's the best.
comic wrestler ever.
Do you know he said,
Ever?
I watched an
Ever.
interview with him, and he
Ever.
was like,
Ever.
by the end of it, it just got to the point, he said, where he would just try make them break character.
Yeah.
And he goes, when I called John Cena John Chenna, and he goes, he started laughing.
Yeah,
He
man.
goes, I'd never make him broke before then. And he goes, he just cracked up because he couldn't handle
Bro,
it.
that elimination chamber when he almost beat
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
John Chenna.
Bro, imagine if they had Santino beating.
I would have been the best.
I would have. Bro, you know what? He gives a fuck. It would have been worth
I
it.
know. Santino's wild.
He was unreal, bro. The whole-
Anyway.
They let the Miz win a world title, man. Let Santino win one.
No, hey, I'm sorry, but the Miz.
You know, I'm just saying, like, let him win
No,
one.
no, no,
Who
no. I'm saying
cares?
the Miz for me.
He's alright.
He's a fucking machine.
GTS.
Oh, yeah, he's good at what he does. But anyway,
William Nimmo says GTS.
this turned into a wrestling podcast all of a
it.
sudden.
That's wild.
It's not-
But man, look, what I was saying before is the reason our podcast is unique is because we are alive. So if you got to see a lot of podcasts, they don't go live.
No, they don't. Or
So
anything.
like that's why we're unique. Like we interact. So it's kind of like a TikTok live,
yeah,
but podcast style.
it's very much similar to TikTok.
Yeah.
The thing is, I
So we
like
get
to
to
say
talk to
what-
people, interact, and that's what we do. So we enjoy. If you wanted to do it recorded, we could have done it recorded, but
Nah,
yeah.
man, I'm used to the whole. I like it when I'm live, bro, because it tests me.
Oh, I forgot to press the
Yeah.
record button.
That's all right. We can.
So I love
Shit.
love that whole.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, did you actually forget to press record?
It's streaming.
It's streaming. It'll record on. It will record on
It goes
YouTube.
up.
I was gonna say.
No, no, no. He's just not
Because you
recording
can-
on this.
You can record and stream at the same time, but once the stream finishes, it automatically uploads.
Yeah, yeah. So if you guys think that you've missed it, you can go back and watch it.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, I love. See, you know what I love about TikTok, man? Puts you on your feet, makes you think like on your
Yeah.
feet. See, I'm not good at following scripts and shit.
We
I'm
don't follow the
good.
scripts in, man, at
Bro,
all.
I'm good on the fly.
You're unique and wild, Amanda says.
I am unique, yeah. But look, George, thank you so much for coming in.
Nah, man, thanks for
It
having
was,
me, bro.
it was,
It was,
hashtag wild.
it was,
Hashtag what?
it was wild.
Bro, honestly, like, thank you for having me, man.
No.
Like, end of the day, like, I appreciate people like you boys that are doing something and not for a bad purpose. You're just doing it because
Do
you
we
like
do it
doing
just because we like it? And we
That's
tell
exactly
this
right.
to everyone.
You do it because you
I
like it.
don't care what happens. Me and Chris do it. It's so we catch up and we sit here talking.
Yeah, man. And that's perfect. Like,
This is how we would talk if the camera wasn't on.
I told you,
We
right,
don't care.
if you came here like half an hour before, we're having a podcast
Chris,
here
with Chris.
without a podcast.
without a podcast.
With Chris.
We were.
We
Bro,
were
well,
talking-
It happens all the time.
When I rocked up, I didn't know I was at the front. I saw someone in the window. I'm like, oh, fuck, I meant to rock
Yeah,
up.
we were back here with Chris talking shit.
Yeah, we're just talking shit about.
What are we
Don't
vegans
thank,
or something.
don't thank me.
You know?
you,
Vegans,
you
I
boys gave me the opportunity to do this, didn't they? I don't know.
Chris was saying he's becoming vegan, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, Krillin's vegan.
Krillin, you're way vegan.
Vegan.
But you know, thanks.
I'm
no,
vegan.
no.
I'm vegan. Just except for meat, cheese, and dairy.
100. I listen, bro. And you know what? I'm fasting for Greek Easter. I'm just eating very fast.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
fast. No, but like, look, we appreciate.
I
you
used to
coming.
fast for Greek Easter when his mum was alive.
Yeah, I don't do it anymore.
Ever since she passed away, I think
Stop.
I've done it with him once.
but
for like a
motivational
week.
is-
Like that's just because she loved it like I love Man United, but so I just used to do it
That's
for
what I
her
mean,
because
bro.
she was the best.
Our mums and your yards, you have to fast.
You
And
know
then
what would
our
be
dad
a
is like,
fast for you? Not to watch Man United for 1 week.
I can do it.
You have to fast it, man. Come on.
That's like
Nah.
that's terrible.
That's terrible.
Listen, bro, Man United's terrible. That's a vibe.
They were supporting local
get better.
businesses during the pandemic and doing food reviews. We were.
We were. That's what
were.
we were doing.
Oh,
Yes.
shit. Nah, you guys are a good bunch of boys, man.
Thanks,
I
man.
like it, man. I like
Well, maybe
it.
we'll have you one day back again, man. If you want to
More
come
than
back,
happy to, bro. Whenever you
come
wanna
back,
have me.
talk a bit of shit.
100%. Change it up away from TikTok.
It's wicked. By then we'll be talking about Ding Dong or something.
Oh, yeah, hard.
There'll be a new
No,
platform.
honestly, like, if,
Ding
I'm
dong.
patenting it.
whenever
You know, if they make a platform called Ding Dong now, I'm suing. It's on here.
get the patent.
You do it.
Patented. Should we make Ding Dong?
We should do it. Just make it a live concert.
That's the best.
For everyone in the chat, thanks for coming in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and 10k bets. The 10k.
What's nice about HFD is they are nice guys.
We are nice guys.
100% GT.
Hashtag
Yeah.
nice guys.
GT says GT is an absolute Levendi. He's
He
a
is.
champion.
Yeah, man.
Listen, I don't know how many people are left in the chat. I'm not sure. Thank you so much for everyone that came. All the George's fans, our fans, everything. Hopefully people subscribe to us.
We'll be back next week.
Hess says hashtag nice guys.
Are we coming back for a watch along on Friday? Maybe. We'll
Well,
see how we go.
It's up to you.
If not, AFL podcast will
Yeah.
be back next week, and also we'll be doing another podcast next week.
And our number one,
So-
the number one ticker holder, Zach Howell says, okay, take care, Chris C, KP, George Ragz, and everyone on the live chat tonight. Good night. Stay safe, everyone, and see you on the next live chat.
Big Z. Take
Did you
care.
say?
Big Z.
Did you say some chest? William said. William
What?
Nimmo. Some chest. I don't know. What
But yeah,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Hashtag Levendies. Reeves gave us 4 high fives.
4.
Wild. Hess again. Haha. GT's cracking up with the name. Jess, she hit the nail with that name, didn't she?
She did, Hess as
Change
well.
your
Yes.
bets.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, don't forget the 10k and 10 bets.
Listen, GT, we'll
Coming out this
try
week.
it. It's up to Chris. If Chris can get the babysitter, is that
I'll
correct?
try. If
We're
I can
gonna
get a
do the watch
babysitter,
along. If-
I'll try. But yeah, we'll see.
If not, we won't be able to do it. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're going to try our best to do Friday night, which will be Melbourne?
Collingwood versus Richmond.
Collingwood Richmond.
Yeah.
There you go. So we're going to try our best to do it. Hashtag that's wild, Reeve says.
So yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Like we said, like, share, comment, subscribe.
And
Thanks
we'll
for having me as well, boys.
thanks a lot, George.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to go out on, man?
Guys, follow TikTok, hashtag. Just follow George Ragz on TikTok. Red photo. If you guys can be part of it, join in. Have
Wait,
a
can
laugh.
I? It's the
The photo.
yeah, that photo. That's right.
You
Yeah.
got it up there,
Can I bring that up? It's that one we had up there, wasn't it?
George Ragz. There we
Yeah,
go,
it's got the
guys.
link. It's got the link.
At
So
George Ragz _Adelaide.
No more _ Adelaide. Just
Oh, no
George
more?
Ragz. But if you search it in, because everyone knows me as that.
it'll just come up as that.
Yeah.
I agree, GT. That will be a good game. But yeah, if Chris gets the babysitters, we'll do it. If not,
Yeah. No worries, guys.
too bad. But yeah.
For the love.
No worries, guys.
Anything you want to end on, man?
Go the Power Showdown.
You know what? I agree with GT. He said, "How dare you call yourself Greek with that like 3-day regrowth? You should have a beard by now."
Me Korean, man. It's
What does
not,
it
you
come
know.
in patches?
Yeah.
When is the eagle ever going to come back?
Eagle will come back,
That's
but not
wild.
yet. Not
That
for a
love
while.
Right, guys.
photo's killer.
Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, we do get the watch along happening. If we do, we'll see you there. If not, we'll see you again next week.
Thanks for coming in,
Thanks for watching,
guys.
guys.
Thanks, George.
Ciao, guys.
Stay hunky.
So, my last
Again.
when I was younger.
Damn, this for you, man.
Yeah.